My beloved child, hear me. The time for hesitation is over. I am sounding a trumpet over your life. I am striking the bell that ends delay. I am placing before you the path that has been forming beneath your feet while you prayed, wept, and waited. Step quickly. My sign is at hand. Move before the window closes. You have felt the stirring, holy restlessness that will not let you settle. You have noticed the pattern, conversations converging, doors cracking open, confirmations arriving in unlikely ways. These are not accidents. These are signals. What I whispered in your midnight prayers is now echoing in daylight. What I hid in seed is surfacing in leaf and bud. Do not talk yourself out of what I am talking you into. Beloved, I have placed the jewel of my love in your care. Seek out 3 weary hearts and share it, and my peace will cover them like a gentle cloak. I have not brought you this far to teach you the art of circling. I have brought you here to cross over. The waters that once rose against you are parting again, not for debate, but for decision. I go before you. My presence will be your cloud by day and your fire by night. Where I lead, I will provide. What I begin, I will complete. What I announce, I will confirm. But I will not bless perpetual postponement. Move. You asked me for a sign. You asked me to make it clear. So I am making it clear. The repeated word you keep hearing from different mouths, that is me. The sudden peace that meets you when you consider the brave choice, that is me. The closed door that will not budge no matter how politely you knock, that is me. The new door that scares you because it is bigger than your plans, that is also me. I am not the confusion swirling around your mind. I am the stillness that rises when you say yes. My voice carries weight without panic, urgency without frenzy, fire without smoke. Learn me by my fruit. I correct, yet I do not condemn. I warn, yet I do not wound. I call, yet I also carry. Child, listen. Delay now will cost you clarity later. Windows of obedience are not walls of punishment, but they are appointments in my calendar of purpose. A cloud is moving. Those who match my pace will find favor under their feet. Those who freeze at the edge of the crossing will feel the fog of confusion gather. I do not punish your questions, but I will not allow fear to masquerade as wisdom. Choose faith. You say, what exactly is the sign? The sign is layered, convergent. Threads long separated are tying themselves together. People you did not expect are reaching out. Old ideas you shelved suddenly make sense. Acceleration. What took months now takes days. What you could not lift alone suddenly feels light because I have sent help you didn't see coming. Alignment. The step that honors me is the step that brings peace, deep, quiet, resolute. Not the peace of escape, but the peace of authority. Resistance at the gate. Do not misread opposition. A headwind at the threshold does not mean turn back. It means you have reached the threshold. My dear little one, rise and carry my good news into the world. Your super thanks helps spread peace, truth, and enlightenment. Click the super thanks button and welcome heaven to generous gifts. I am revealing how my sign connects to what was hidden and promised. The seasons you called silence were sanctuaries of formation. I grew your roots while no one watched. I refined your motives when applause would have ruined you. I let certain opportunities pass because they were not yours, and I guarded the one that is. The sign now is proof that preparation has reached fullness. You asked for my timing. This is it. Here is my instruction to you. Make the decision. Stop negotiating with the same fear that kept you circling. Name your yes. Write it down. Tell me out loud. Take the step. Send the message. Submit the application. Schedule the meeting. Pack the box. Delete the compromise. Publish the work. Bless the one you are called to bless. Answer the call. Not later. Not after one more loop of what if. I have already inspected the path ahead. Release the burden. Lay down resentment, false responsibility, and the habit of predicting failure. Your hands must be open to hold what I am handing you. You are not acting alone. I go before you to prepare the way. I go behind you to guard the rear, and I stand beside you to steady your steps. I have assigned help to your journey. Voices that confirm, doors that open, wisdom that arrives precisely on cue. Angels excel in strength when you obey. Provision multiplies when you move. Insight sharpens when your feet say yes. Do not miss my sign by staring at shadows. Distraction will disguise itself as duty, and fear will wear the face of prudence. As the spirits, my voice aligns with truth, humility, and love. My direction agrees with what I have already spoken in secret. My peace stands under pressure. It does not pop like a bubble. My counsel may challenge comfort, but it will never contradict character. My confirmation is steady. 2 or 3 independent witnesses, not a cascade of frantic omens. Come away to the quiet if you need clarity. Shut the door. Silence the feed. Hold the noise at arm's length. Ask me directly. Then listen longer than you speak. Write what you hear. Wait with my word. If the instruction shrinks your soul, it is not mine. If it expands your courage to love, forgive, build, and bless, it bears my fingerprints. My precious child, I have set my love upon you and called you mine. Walk beside me, and I will fill your days with peace, strength, and endless wonder. I am not asking you to leap without me. I am asking you to walk with me where you cannot yet see. Your next step will switch on lights further down the hall. Obedience opens doors that analysis cannot. You have analyzed enough to build a tower of almost. Now build an altar of yes. Know this. Hesitation creates confusion. The longer you keep one foot in maybe and one foot in not yet, the more unstable everything feels. Double-mindedness shakes the bridge beneath you, not because the bridge is weak, but because your stance is. Fix your gaze. Plant your weight. Move. You say, what if I misstep? Then I will teach you. Obedience is not the art of never erring. It is the practice of quick returning. If your foot slips, my hand is faster than gravity. I will course correct a moving vessel sooner than I will steer a docked one. Trust my ability to shepherd more than you fear your ability to stumble. Beloved, the promises you have carried are not fantasies. They are appointments. My signs are the summons. I am not teasing you with glimpses. I am inviting you to possession. When you step, watch how swiftly the following unfolds. Provision begins to meet you at each checkpoint, resource, room, and relationship appearing just in time. Authority increases. Your words carry weight because they are anchored in obedience. Clarity sharpens. Competing options fade until the one I breathe upon remains. Favor gathers. Gates once guarded by suspicion swing on their hinges. Courage multiplies. What frightened you yesterday becomes the ground you tread today. And yes, there will be headwinds. But I am the one who sets a table in the presence of resistance, not in the absence of it. I will turn the opposition into orientation. Every no that is not yours will point you more directly to the yes that is. Guard your heart from 3 thieves at this threshold. Nostalgia that chains you to what I have outgrown for you, comparison that distracts you from the lane I wrote for you, and cynicism that calls wisdom what is actually fear. Bless the past, release the peers, renounce the cynicism. Your future requires a lighter pack. Precious child, I have entrusted you with my boundless love. Pour it into 3 hearts in darkness, and my peace will bring them light. This is how you will recognize my path as you move. A burden shifts from crushing to carry. The task may be heavy, but you will sense me under the weight. The fruit appears early. Small signs of life, unexpected encouragement, helpful strangers, timely knowledge sprout around your steps. Your capacity stretches without snapping. You are tired, yes, but you are alive, energized by purpose, not drained by pretense. Peace escorts you, not the absence of pressure, but the presence of me. Remember the window. I am not threatening you. I am timing you. My purposes include you, but they are not limited to you. I am weaving many lives, many prayers, many promises. When I open a window, I am coordinating a chorus. Enter your note on time. If you delay, the song will continue, but you will miss the part written for this measure. Do not miss your measure. Therefore, sanctify your momentum. Start your day with first attention, eyes and heart lifted before the world can claim you. Keep your words clean. Refuse grumbling and casual curses over your own path. Seek wise counsel, not crowd opinion. 2 or 3 sharpened voices are enough. Mark your progress with thanksgiving. Gratitude is fuel for long obedience. Close the day in peace. Place what remains undone into my hands. Sleep becomes worship when you trust me to keep watch. I am binding confusion and loosening courage over you. I am quieting the storm within so that you can face the weather without. I am sending helpers, those who carry keys you do not have and see angles you could not see. Honor them. Receive them. Walk with them for as long as the assignment requires. This is not the hour to apologize for your calling. It is the hour to answer it. Lift your head. Square your shoulders. Let humility and boldness share the same breath. You are not the hero of this story. I am. But I have made you a faithful chapter, and it is time to turn the page. Hear me say it again. Step quickly. My sign is at hand. The window is open. The path is clear enough for a first step, and a first step is all I require to reveal the second. Lay down the burden you were not built to carry, guilt that I have forgiven, expectations I never required, timelines I never wrote. Pick up the tools I placed at your feet, prayer that moves mountains, words that heal, hands that build, feet that bring good news. My child, draw near and learn of me. I have treasures of wisdom to share with you. Click join now and walk with a family that will uphold your faith. I am not far off, shouting from a distance. I am near, whispering from within. My spirit is your guide, your comforter, your strength. When you feel the tremor of fear, interpret it rightly. It is the ground of old limitations cracking under the weight of new obedience. Run toward the sound. And now receive my blessing for the journey. I bless your mind with clarity and the mind of Christ. I bless your eyes to see signs without superstition and to read providence without paranoia. I bless your ears to hear my instruction in the quiet and my command in the trumpet. I bless your hands to build what lasts and release what hinders. I bless your feet with the readiness of peace to go where I send you. I bless your heart with courage to love greatly and forgive quickly. If you step, I will be the wind at your back and the guard at your flank. If you pause to listen, I will speak again. If you stumble, I will lift you. If you face the giant, I will aim the stone. You are not alone. Child, the sign is not only around you, it is also in you. The holy ache, the clear line of truth cutting through the fog, the subtle alignment of old words with new moments, these are the fingerprints of my faithfulness. This is what they mean. The season has turned. The hidden promise has matured. The door you feared was only painted on a wall is, in fact, a door, and I have given you the handle. Woo. Before the window closes, move not recklessly but resolutely, not to perform, but to obey, not to impress but to advance what I love. I am with you in the crossing. I am waiting for you on the other side. I am cheering for you from within your very ribs. The ground will meet your feet, and grace will meet your need. The sign you asked for is shining. The answer you sought is speaking. The promise you carried is crowning. This is your destiny declaration. The time has come, the sign is visible, and those who step forward now will walk into divine fulfillment. Know this, beloved. This very message is the sign you were waiting for, and your next step will determine the unfolding of the promise. Step quickly. My sign is at hand. Move before the window closes. Beloved one, let my love shine within you. Carry it into the darkest places. In unity, we bring peace and healing to every weary heart. My cherished one, you have not arrived here by mere chance. I have come to you, and within the depths of the soul. Verily it is so. Verily, even when words elude thy grasp, even if your thoughts are tumultuous with inquiries, a part of your spirit acknowledges my call. In that instant, a profound awakening stirred within you as the words graced your mind. Behold the gentle awakening, the whisper of tranquility, the feeling of fulfillment. Behold, it is I. I've called you forth not to provide mere solace, but to share a message that your soul has longed to hear. Thou hast borne a heavy burden for an age, yearning for the gaze of another, longing for aid to arrive, and believing that a divine purpose still awaits thee. And now, I stand before you to proclaim, there is. Thou art none tardy. You are cherished and remembered always. You find yourself in the perfect place, for I have been guiding you towards this very moment. Verily, you sought a sign. In your time of trial, you sought a message that would find you amidst the tempest. This is the moment, and I speak not to embellish the occasion, but to stir your spirit to its profound essence. I have witnessed your strength in the face of trials unseen by others. I have witnessed the restless nights when your mind was a tempest, drowning out your heartfelt supplications. I have witnessed you wear a mask of joy while your spirit was in turmoil within. Behold, I have witnessed your perseverance, not born of might, but from the absence of alternatives. And today I wish to share with you that my gaze has always remained steadfast. Each tear, each pain, every unspoken lament has come to my attention. And what you are reading now is part of a divine plan. It is a matter of the heart. It is truly heavenly. It is a message designed solely for the essence of your being. Verily, I understand the struggle of placing one's trust anew. Verily, I understand the multitude of times you have encountered words that spoke of restoration, only to find your hopes unfulfilled once more. That is why I do not seek your faith in mere words. I invite you to embrace the sensation stirring within your heart at this very moment. The breath becomes gentle, tranquility envelops the soul, and the light of hope rekindles within. That is not the essence of feeling. That is not the spirit of fervor. I am that one. Verily, I affirm your hopes, for I understand the trials you faced in your journey of faith. And I speak not merely of solace in hushed tones. Dearest one, stand as a lighthouse of hope I set upon the shore. With your super thanks, my words reach more hearts for healing. Click the super thanks button and walk in my abundant favor. I am awakening the flame of purpose once more. I'm awakening your soul, for there lies a greater journey before you than what has passed. And I shall not allow you to depart from that which remains yours to embrace. Do not turn your heart from me. Verily, I say unto you, do not pass by this message. Open your heart, for it is a path to love and understanding, unlike the times you have turned away before. Verily, I understand the reasons behind your actions. Fear has gripped your heart, casting shadows upon your dreams. Thou hast been forsaken. Thou art released from this matter. You have suffered at the hands of those who profess to follow my teachings, yet they have not shown the compassion and grace that I embody. Yet I am distinct from them. My words shall not be in vain. My commitments endure forever. My love remains steadfast even in your moments of weakness. I perceive the depths of your weariness, a glimmer of faith, a humble flicker of belief, and that is sufficient. That is all I require to begin the healing process. If you remain by my side in this moment, I shall nurture that small spark until it ignites into a blazing fire once more. Verily, thou art at a sacred crossroads, though it may not yet reveal its true nature. Verily, the stakes are greater than thou dost perceive. For if you do not heed the words I share with you in this moment, you may find yourself ensnared in the very cycles you have sought to be freed from. Beware, for you may once more dull the spirit that I seek to stir within you. Do not merely seek to exist, for I have called you to experience abundance beyond measure. This is a message of profound significance. This is a salvation. This is a calling for transformation. This is your time of renewal, where I guide you from the shadows into the light, offering clarity, healing, and newfound strength. And I desire for you to perceive the profound distinction of this moment. For I stand apart from the clamor that surrounds you, seeking not to sway your heart with deceit. I come not to burden you with guilt or to seek unattainable perfection. I do not present a source of upliftment. I bring forth a change of heart and spirit. With a voice that echoes the wisdom of creation, I reach out to you, knowing the essence of your journey, embracing your history with compassion, understanding your current path with clarity, and envisioning your destiny with boundless possibility. And all that I share with you at this moment is filled with boundless love, not the kind of affection that deceives or diminishes, but the kind that mends hearts, eases struggles, and liberates souls. This is what sets it apart. That is what sets me apart. Hearken unto my words. Verily, thou hast sought assurance that thy journey remains true, that thy suffering hath not been in vain, and that a blessing awaits thee still. This is the affirmation you seek. These words are not for the purpose of admiration. They are to be welcomed with open arms. Embrace them with love and tenderness. Allow them to fill your being as the sacred breath of life. Allow them to seep into the depths of your weary soul. For the path ahead is shaped by the faith you hold in this very moment. Will you embrace the truth of your potential? Will you heed the gentle call of purpose that I have instilled in your heart? Will you yield to fear once more? Will you raise your gaze and allow me to reveal to you your true essence? You possess strength within you. You shall not be overcome. Thou art not beyond the appointed time, and you are not beyond the possibility of healing. You are selected for a divine purpose. Your presence is acknowledged. You are embraced with unwavering love. And in this moment, I am stirring a spirit within you that has long been resting beneath a burden of despair. Child of light, let my spirit shine through you, carry it into the depths of sorrow. In unity, we weave healing into every wounded heart. I bring forth vitality to your very essence, illumination to your thoughts, and fortitude to your spirit. Embrace this moment with courage. Allow it to be embraced within your heart. Allow it to flourish. May this be the beginning of a path that transforms the way you traverse this earthly realm. You are destined for greatness, and I am here to reveal to you the abundance that awaits. Fear not, for I have never been troubled by your frailty. I have always moved forward, undeterred by the shadows of uncertainty that you cast. I have always remained by your side, even in your moments of shame or feelings of unworthiness. Even in your darkest hours, when your hands shook with uncertainty, when your words were laced with fury, when your mind wandered far from my presence, I remained steadfast by your side. I stayed, for my love transcends mere exchange. It is not rooted in your deeds or your flawlessness. My love is everlasting and true. It is a shield, a protection bestowed upon us. It is unwavering and eternal, and it stands steadfast when you stumble. I did not select you for your perfection. I have chosen you, for you belong to me. And even now, as you ponder your worth, I am embracing your essence with the unwavering power of my truth. Thou art not defined by the shadows of thy past. You are not bound by the shadows of your shortcomings. Thou art not defined by thy missteps. You are the creation I have shaped, the soul I have saved, the spirit I am lifting from despair into splendor, from shatteredness into meaning. Verily, I say unto you, it is essential that you grasp this truth. A struggle you face is not a condemnation. It is a time of readiness. The silence you have traversed was not a forsaking. It was a transformation of the spirit. There are burdens I have permitted to expand your spirit, not to bring you low, but to stir the power within you that lies dormant. The power that arises not through effort, but through yielding. Thou hast labored mightily to bear all burdens by thyself. In your quest to uplift others, you have overlooked the gentle whispers of your own spirit, yearning for attention and care. Yet, I did not call upon you to be the Redeemer. This role is destined for me. I am the bearer of burdens, the healer of wounds, the restorer of hope, the lifter of spirits. And today, I am raising you up, not merely from your weariness, but from the belief that you must carry every burden alone. I am casting aside that weight and embracing tranquility, a tranquility that may seem unfathomable to the worldly eye, yet resonates deeply within your soul, for it is the serenity you were destined to embrace from the very beginning. There is no need for you to seek validation any longer. You need not strive for what has already been bestowed upon you. My mercy is not a reward for flawless conduct. It is a blessing bestowed upon you in your time of want. And verily you seek it in this moment, do you not? It is important to understand that it is perfectly acceptable to walk in uncertainty, for not all questions must be answered in haste. Verily, I say unto you, I hold no disappointment in your trials and tribulations. Know this, even in moments when your belief seems but a flicker, even when your voice is but a gentle murmur instead of a mighty shout, even in times of trial, when your strength wanes and the path seems dim, take heart, for each moment is a step forward. Verily, I perceive that. I hold that in great reverence. Verily, I declare that to be true courage, and I bestow blessings upon it as one would anoint with oil, bringing forth restoration to every hurt, comforting every area that has felt the strain of your struggles. Raise your gaze. not due to the calm of the tempest, but because I rise above the tempest itself. Not because all is clear at this moment, but because I am the divine presence that moves within the mysteries you cannot grasp. Barely, thou hast inquired of me the reason for my inaction regarding certain matters. In your moments of despair, you have called out, questioning why I did not come to your aid more swiftly. And though your eyes may not perceive it entirely just yet, I was present in every moment. My heart was heavy alongside yours. I have protected you from greater trials. Precious child, I have entrusted you with my boundless love. Pour it into 3 hearts in darkness, and my peace will bring them light. I transform the schemes of the adversary into fertile ground for your flourishing. I transform what was intended to bring you down into a foundation of strength that cannot be moved. And now, that foundation shaped by trials and nourished by sorrow is becoming the ground upon which your future shall stand steadfast. Thou art not straying from thy path. Thou art being guided anew. Thou art not lagging behind. Thou art being prepared. And though others may gaze upon you and perceive a pause, I behold a purpose. I have been crafting a path for you that transcends your wildest dreams. I have been crafting a path that resonates not only with your wishes, but also with your divine purpose. And you are destined for purpose. You are part of a divine plan. You were brought forth into a world of purpose and design. Even the trials you have faced are part of a divine tapestry, intricately crafted into a grand narrative, one where my light shines forth through your salvation. Verily, that is my purpose. I transform that which was intended for harm into a testament of my grace, my strength, and my compassion, particularly for those who believe they have strayed too far from the light. Allow me to repeat this, for it is essential that you absorb it until every falsehood is rendered mute. You are not beyond redemption. You are embraced and welcomed, for you stand worthy and whole. Your time has not passed you by. What I have instilled within you remains unshaken by the words of others or even by your own thoughts about yourself. The blessings I have bestowed upon you are everlasting. The purpose I have inscribed upon your heart remains unblemished by your frailties. It is enriched by this experience. For in your moments of frailty, my strength shall rise within you. When you find yourself in desolation, I fill the void with my essence. In moments of doubt, I shall be your guiding light. And in your moments of weariness, I shall be your source of fortitude. Therefore, find your peace and take your rest, not for the completion of your labor, but for the earnestness of your endeavor. Find solace in my embrace. Release the burdens of expectation. Release the burdens of judgment upon yourself. You were destined to follow your own path, not to tread upon another's journey. You are not destined to mirror their ways, tread their paths, echo their voices, or achieve their successes. Come forth and walk in my footsteps, and I shall guide you along a journey that may be beyond the comprehension of many, yet its results will be unmistakable. Verily, you shall witness renewal. Behold, the doors shall be opened unto you. Joy shall return unto you, not by compulsion, but through unwavering faith in me throughout every trial. And in this moment, I ask you to place your trust in me once more. Your destiny awaits. Share with me the burdens that weigh upon your heart for the days to come. Bestow upon me the timelines you have set forth. Share with me the aspirations you have hidden away, for they bring forth pain too deep to confront. I am bringing them back to life. I am reclaiming what you believed to be lost moments. I am here to bring back the time you believe has slipped away. And I undertake this not as a response to your flawlessness, but as an unveiling of my spirit. For my love for you remains steadfast, even in your moments of struggle. Your trials do not diminish the grace I extend to you. I stand unwavering in my devotion, even in moments when your spirit may falter. I am that which you see before you. Verily, that is my purpose, and I am undertaking this task in this very moment. As these words penetrate the very essence of your being, I urge you to listen with clarity in this moment. With every fiber of your existence engaged, the suffering you have endured has not gone unnoticed. Your trials and tribulations have been seen and acknowledged. Verily, I understand the sorrowful nights when your pillow was drenched with tears, the dawns when the spirit felt heavy, reluctant to embrace the light of a new day, the moments when you wore a mask of serenity, even as your spirit gently came apart within. Thou hast attained mastery in the art of survival, in the ways of concealment, and in donning the visage that all anticipate. Yet I perceive what lies beneath. I perceive the truths that remain hidden from many, and I come not to cast judgment upon you for your quietude or feelings of unworthiness. I have come to restore it. I have never sought after your flawless nature. Precious heart, if these words touched your spirit, treasure them forever. Let your love and faith be seen. Respond by pressing like. I have always sought the depths of your soul, and even now, your heart is unfolding in ways you never believed possible. That is not a lack of strength. Verily, this stands as a testament that the journey of healing has commenced. Thou hast borne weights that were not thine to carry. Thou hast borne the weight of sorrow not thine own, the burden of guilt that was never meant for thee, and the shame that I have already cleansed from thy spirit. And thou hast been so harsh upon thyself. Verily, I perceive the whispers of your spirit in moments of perceived defeat. Lo, the trials, the burdens, the sorrow. Yet, I did not bestow upon you that voice. It was never my desire for you to bear such burdens upon your soul. I have offered you the gift of liberation, that you may walk unbound by the weight of judgment. The adversary seeks to deceive you into thinking that your stumble has cost you my unwavering affection. Yet he speaks falsehood. You are never out of my embrace. You have not existed. And in this sacred moment, I am gently touching the hidden corners of your soul, the locations that continue to bear the weight of sorrow, the locations that continue to resonate with trepidation. And I proclaim unto you that you are liberated. Thy sins are washed away. You belong to me. Verily, I say unto you, my affection remains steadfast for the unrefined essence of your being, more than for the polished facade you present. I embrace you wholly in your moments of triumph and in your times of struggle, in your happiness and in your uncertainty. Verily, I understand the weariness that burdens your spirit as you strive to maintain harmony in all things. Verily, I understand the weariness that weighs upon your soul from the struggles that remain unseen by others. Verily, I understand the countless moments you have pondered whether restoration is within reach for one such as yourself. And I say unto you, it is not merely a possibility. It is already unfolding before our very eyes. Though your vision may be clouded at this moment, know that I am at work within your very being, transforming the core of your existence, reshaping your thoughts about yourself, about me, and the journey that lies before you. You are not beyond the reach of healing. Behold, a transformation is taking place within you, renewing your spirit and essence. Mightier, more enlightened, gentler, profounder. Come, open your heart to me. In my presence let your true self shine forth, for there is no need for masks or facades. There is no need to dwell on your suffering or seek validation for your trials. Come forth. Come forth and offer your stillness unto me. Come forth with your inquiries. Come forth with the burdens that weigh upon your heart. the spirits that linger in the stillness of the night. I stand unyielding before all that comes my way. I have witnessed all that is, and yet I have chosen to remain steadfast. I have embraced you in your moments of greatest need. I have chosen to journey alongside you in every moment of struggle, not to cast judgment, but to reveal that nothing can ever distance you from my unwavering love. I have journeyed alongside you in times of shadow. Verily, my journey continues onward. For the path ahead, it is essential to reflect upon the journey you have undertaken, not as a burden, but as a testament to your strength. You are a shining example of resilience, a beacon of grace, and a testament to strength that flows through you, not from you. And I urge you to recognize the significance of what you have triumphed over. Do not underestimate the strength that resides within you. Cease your lamentations for the form that your history has bestowed upon you. Every season has been a time of preparation for you, guiding you toward what lies ahead. Indeed, there were times of great hardship and suffering. Some of them came close to shattering your spirit. Behold, you remain, alive and receptive to my words. That is not a sign of frailty. That is the sign of a true champion. And I speak this not to exalt you, but because it is the truth that shines forth. You have traversed the flames, and though the flames embraced you, they did not devour your spirit. I safeguarded that which holds the greatest significance, your spirit, your purpose, your destiny. And now I beckon you forth from the ashes, from the shadows of shame, from the identity that suffering sought to inscribe upon your soul. I am giving you a new name, one that transcends the titles bestowed upon you by the world, not by the marks that life has inscribed upon your soul, but by the essence of my truth. I name you beloved. I speak to you with affection. I embrace you in your entirety. And I desire for you to start perceiving your true self as I behold you, not for the sake of ease, but for the sake of what must be done. Verily, you shall not embrace the path I have laid before you if you hold fast to falsehoods regarding your true self. I am casting aside the falsehoods, unveiling the truth one layer at a time, and in their stead, I am renewing your genuine image. You are not the one who is lost or in despair. You are not cast aside. You are not defined by your shortcomings. You are the one I created for this moment in time. Verily, thou mayst feel as though years have slipped away, as if too much time hath passed, as if thou hast missed thy opportunity. Verily, I am the Savior of moments. I cherish all that is given to me, and what you perceived as a delay was, in truth, a safeguard for your journey. What you perceived as denial was, in truth, a sacred preparation for what is to come. You were not prepared in that moment, not due to any imperfection, but because your spirit was still in the process of becoming. And now I am guiding all things into harmony. Behold, the doors are opening wide. Restoration is unfolding swiftly. Behold, the vision is restored, not for the sake of perfection, but for the strength found in your steadfastness. You continued to appear, unwavering and steadfast. Your hope remained steadfast. You held on to your faith, even in the midst of suffering, and that has stirred my spirit. I hold such faith in the highest regard. I bless souls such as yours. Inhale with purpose and let your spirit rise. Release the burdens of yesterday, for they are but shackles that no longer bind you. Allow your spirit to resonate with divine harmony. May my voice rise above the clamor of uncertainty, humiliation, and trepidation. Thou art transformed, and the path of old shall not ensnare thee again. I am renewing all things, beginning with the vision you hold of yourself. and as that vision unfolds, you shall find your steps transformed. Thou shalt speak in a manner most distinct. In your heart, you shall find a new perspective, for you will come to understand with steadfast assurance that you are cherished, selected, and wholly acknowledged by my presence. Do not linger in the shadows, waiting the call to embrace your healing journey. Do not seek the approval of others to affirm your value or to acknowledge your suffering before you release it from your heart. I have already declared upon you the words you require to start anew. I have set you free. I have summoned you in your entirety. Thou art chosen for a divine purpose, even in times when you felt overlooked or without purpose. The restoration you seek is not reliant on the world around you aligning with your desires. It starts within, as my voice transforms your perception of all that surrounds you. I am here to heal your spirit and restore your hope. I am transforming your path so that you may no longer revisit the wounds within your spirit. Thou hast borne a heavy burden of disappointment. Thou hast returned to those memories more than is fitting. You've permitted burdens to dwell in the places where serenity ought to flourish. Verily, I am at work within you in a new and wondrous way, something that shall not merely cover your suffering, but will restore the very foundation upon which it stands. Behold, I desire for you to grasp the profound influence of my being in the tapestry of your everyday existence. In the moments of solitude, when the world is unaware, and you may feel weak or distant from your spirit, remember that even there, grace abounds. I am not solely the deity of the highest peaks. I am the presence that comforts you in your silence, ever near when your heart is heavy, when your hands shake and your spirit grows weary. I am present in the everyday, in the simple moments, in the solitary habits and the prayers yet to be fulfilled. Your belief does not need to manifest as mere power, yet I perceive your unwavering spirit in the manner you return to me, even in moments of frailty. In the gentle murmur of your voice, I perceive the sacredness of your calling me forth, not for the sake of your own assurance, but in the faith that my ears remain open to your voice. And I am always present. Your gentle spirit is a precious gift that I hold dear. Behold the enduring spirit within you, the unwavering love, the steadfast hope that remains, despite the trials you have faced. Such a heart is a precious treasure in this world. Many have allowed their hearts to grow distant. Many have fortified their hearts merely to endure. Yet you have remained gentle. And I urge you to perceive that not as a burden. It is the power that resides within you. It is a reflection of the divine love that you embody, making you truly cherished in my heart. Your sensitivity is a profound strength. It is the bond that unites us in love and kindness. It is that which opens your eyes to the divine presence surrounding you. It is that which sustains your spirit in a realm that seeks to dull all that is vibrant. In your quest to find solace, you have sought to silence the pain, believing it to be a burden. Yet, what you perceive as a weakness is, in truth, a divine blessing bestowed upon you. I have bestowed that gentleness upon you for a purpose, and now I guide you on the path to embrace it, not in fear but in faith, not through barriers but through understanding. Cast aside your worries about what lies ahead. Verily, I perceive how frequently thy thoughts seek to hasten forward, envisioning every possible end, foreseeing sorrow even before it graces thy path. Yet, that does not embody true belief. That is the illusion of dominion born from trepidation. In your heart, you have sought to ready yourself for the trials that may come, believing that such preparation would soften the impact of sorrow. Yet, all it has accomplished is to take away your joy before it could even begin to flourish. Embrace a new way of living, for the time has come to transform your path. Step forth with unwavering assurance, not for the certainty of the path ahead, but for the presence that walks beside you. I have already traversed the journey that lies before you. I have removed the obstacles that lay before us. I have protected you from perils that you may never come to realize were there. That is the essence of the love I hold within me, not a solace that comes only after the trials, but a shield that guards before the storm. And I wish for you to understand that my journey of surprises is far from over. Thou hast embraced a way of thinking that leads thee to diminish thy hopes, seeking to shield thyself from sorrow. But I say unto you, raise them once more. Embrace the light of hope. Anticipate renewal. Seek and you shall find answers, anticipating the emergence of splendor from the remnants of despair. I am not bound by the trials you have faced. I stand firm, unshaken by the fractures that lie before me. I shall not restrain myself for your trials. In truth, I am extending even greater compassion, for you have endured many trials. I cherish those who have held on to their faith, even in times of pain. And that is you, my beloved. Thou art still present. Thou art still open. Verily, thou art still attentive. And for that reason, I shall go beyond your request, not merely sufficient to endure, but abundant to spill over, to mend legacies, to transform narratives, to change the very essence of existence. Thou shalt not measure thy path against another's, for each journey is divinely unique. Verily, thou art unaware of the burdens they bear, just as they know not the trials thou hast endured. Your narrative is holy. Your journey is unfolding in divine timing. I have walked with purpose in every step I take. Even the paths that seem to stray hold meaning. Even the delays serve a purpose in our journey. Even the doors that closed were a manifestation of divine care. Cease your lamentations for your current state and begin to embrace the essence of your true self. Are a journey unfolding, embraced with profound love, eternally cherished, and wholly belonging to me. I seek not your transformation into another, but rather your true self to shine forth. I seek not the flawless act. I seek the essence of faithfulness. Have faith in me. Have faith that the work I have started shall come to fruition. Have faith that your name remains inscribed upon the sacred scroll of purpose. Have faith that no force, not even your uncertainties, has driven me from your side. Embrace a new way of expressing your journey through life. Words hold great strength. Verily, thou hast uttered many words upon thyself that did not spring forth from my lips. Expressions such as, I have stumbled in my heart, I feel a sense of inadequacy, I shall remain steadfast in my ways. Verily, the hour has passed for my soul. Verily, that is not the sound of my spirit. And from this moment forth, I urge you to quiet every voice that speaks against the truth I have shared regarding you. May my truth rise above your fears, transcend your past, and silence the harsh voice within you. You are not defined by your darkest hours. You are not defined by the shadows of others' disapproval. You are the reflection of my spirit. I called you forth with a divine intention, and my word shall not return empty. Your worth is not determined by your actions, but by the essence of your being, beloved. And to be with me is to find companionship in the journey of life. Not in this struggle, not in this place of shadows, not in the tumult or the change or the anticipation. I am here with you, guiding your path. I bear the weight that you cannot, and I shall continue forth, for I possess the knowledge of what lies ahead. And if you could behold it, even for a moment, your worries would fade, and your heart would turn to reverence. Verily, I say unto you, pause for a moment. Be attentive, for I am about to unveil a truth that shall stir a joy within you, a joy that has long awaited its moment to rise. You were not destined to bear such burdens by yourself. Barely, I observe the strength with which you strive to overcome your suffering. How often have you found joy in the midst of your struggles, even when your spirit felt heavy? How you have led others, and perhaps even your own heart, to believe in your well-being, when within, you grow weary of the masquerade. Verily, I say unto you, I did not request thee to don a mask. I never asked you to bear the weight of it all alone. I did not create you to seek salvation within yourself. That was not the intended path. I have fashioned you to journey alongside me, to find solace in my presence, to lean on me in your moments of frailty, and to embrace that truth without shame. For in your moments of vulnerability, there lies not defeat, but the opportunity for growth and redemption. It is the entrance to the power that resides within me. And if you permit me, I shall come into the depths of your spirit, where you have concealed your true self, and I will bring forth vitality where hopelessness has sought to dwell. Verily, the world hath proclaimed that true strength is found in the absence of words. To earn respect, one must embody composure. To be regarded as triumphant, one must cloak their struggles, shield their sorrows, and remain vigilant over their feelings. Yet I have walked a path that transcends the ways of this world. In my realm, the humble are exalted, the shattered find restoration, the hidden are adorned with divine intention. I welcome those who approach me with fear in their hearts. I welcome them with open arms. I hold no disdain for the wounds that bear witness to our journey. I bring forth healing unto them. I seek not the flawless execution of deeds. I cherish the beauty of true surrender. And you, dear one, have borne burdens that your spirit was not meant to shoulder in solitude. That is why I come to you, to ease your burdens, to remind you that you were never intended to walk this path alone. Thou hast given thy utmost with the knowledge bestowed upon thee. In the quiet of struggle, you bore love amidst suffering, nurtured hope in the darkness, and yet you clung steadfastly, even if but by a fragile thread. And I behold that. I hold it in reverence. But now I wish to guide you towards a life that transcends mere existence. There exists a deeper purpose beyond mere endurance. There is flourishing. There exists a joy that flows naturally, unburdened by pretense. There exists a tranquility that remains steadfast, even amidst the clamor that surrounds us. There exists a profound understanding that remains steadfast even in the face of trials. Come forth and embrace a transformative path that leads to a higher existence. Not merely acting on my behalf, but sharing in my journey. Accompanying me, listening to my heart amidst the clamor of the world, believing in me when reason falters, finding peace in my presence when all around urges, rush. There is no need for struggle any longer. Your value is not determined by what you accomplish. I shall not delay in bestowing my blessings upon you, regardless of your achievements. I do not bestow my blessings upon you for the speed at which you move. I bestow my blessings upon you for the role you hold, and your place is within me. You are embraced, cherished, valued, and complete just as you are. And I understand that it may be difficult for you to have faith in that at times. Verily, I understand the burdens of falsehoods you have cast aside, falsehoods that have whispered to your heart, suggesting that your worth is contingent upon perfection, that acceptance hinges on your deeds, and that your value diminishes in moments of fragility. Verily, the falsehoods that have been spoken were not born of my spirit. I cherished you even before you tasted your first triumph. I cherished you even before your initial misstep, and my love remains steadfast through all. Cease your flight, for the time has come to find peace. fleeing from the shadows of yesterday, from the imperfections that weigh upon your spirit, from the trepidation that whispers you may never find peace. Come, my friend, and share in this moment with me. Allow me to embrace the fragments you have been balancing. Allow me to whisper softly amidst the turmoil of your mind. Thou art not required to seek my admiration. There is no need for you to justify the time that has passed. Barely I have knowledge of this matter. I understand the trials you have faced. I perceive the burden that has weighed upon your soul. I am aware of the one who turned away. I understand the depths of your sorrow, and I am aware of what lies ahead. I perceive the joy that is ascending. I am aware of the tranquility that is coming back to us. Verily, I understand the splendor I am crafting, not in disregard of your suffering, but through it. Verily, I say unto you, I do not squander that which is given to me. The sorrows you bore in silence shall not be overlooked. In my hands they dwell, nurturing the very soil from which your breakthrough shall arise. The very places of your deepest sorrow shall also be the grounds of your most profound transformation. I am transforming what has been wielded against you into the cornerstone through which I shall bestow blessings upon others through your journey. The restoration I offer shall flow beyond your own being. It shall flow forth into your kin, your companions, your community, and even those whom you have not yet encountered. Such is the way I carry out my tasks. I offer full salvation. I bring forth renewal in its fullest measure. I bestow blessings in great measure. Thou hast traversed a season of desolation, and I understand the parchness you have experienced. Verily, I understand the depth of your longing for the moment of revelation, for the door that stands ajar, for the response that is yet to be revealed. Verily, I say unto you, heed my words. The wilderness is a place of growth and revelation. It is a time of readiness. It is a place where I cleanse the chaos, the diversions, the illusions, so that when you step into the sacred realm, you remember your true essence and you remember me. Many seek the blessings I offer, yet they turn away from the path of readiness. Yet, you chose to remain. Thou hast persevered. In moments of uncertainty, in times of wavering faith, in the face of temptation to turn away, you chose to remain steadfast. And for that, I shall hold you in reverence. Verily, I shall bestow upon you a great reward. I shall shower you with my boundless kindness, not by your own merit, but through your steadfast perseverance. You have come to embrace this gift. You are cherished and remembered always. Verily, I say unto you, there are moments when it may seem as though the world has continued its journey, leaving you behind. As others receive their blessings, are acknowledged and celebrated, you may feel as though you have been passed by. Yet, I hold you in my heart always. I have not overlooked your name. Your prayers have not gone unheard. Every tearful seed you have sown shall return to you in abundant joy. And in that moment, you shall come to know the purpose of the waiting. For what I am about to bestow upon you is truly great. It unfolds in its own time. It is pure and untainted. It is indeed particular. It is holy, and it is bound by my sacred vow. In your steadfastness, you have carried the weight of the world, yet in your heart, you may have lost the gentle embrace of solace. Thou hast borne the weight of duties, the hopes of many, and the heavy loads that were never thine to bear. And you persevered, even when the weight of the world sought to bring you down. I beheld it all. I beheld each instance where you laid aside your own ease to uplift those around you. I beheld your smile, a beacon of hope to ease the burdens of those around you. I beheld your struggles, the silent wars you waged, unrecognized and unthanked by those around you. And yet you pressed on, not from a place of strength, but from the belief that there was no other path before you. Verily, I say unto you, the power of choice lies within your grasp. And I beckon you now to hold fast to your inner power, yet recognize that true fortitude lies in the wisdom of allowing me to bear your burdens. There is no disgrace in feeling weary. There is no shame in experiencing the weight of the world upon your shoulders. In the embrace of support, one finds strength, for seeking aid is a testament to the human spirit. I am your guide, not your overseer. I am here, not observing from afar, but standing with you in your struggles. I walk beside you, prepared to bear the burdens, ready to restore vitality to the parched corners of your spirit. That calling was not bestowed upon you to bring you down. I did not guide you into the wilderness only to leave you behind. Every moment of this journey had been filled with meaning, even the moments of suffering. But now, I invite you to exchange that burden of self-imposed pressure for the tranquility that I offer. Your worth is inherent. It requires no validation from me. It is already within you. It is not necessary to wear a mask of well-being when your heart feels heavy. Barely I have knowledge of this matter, and I find no cause for disappointment. I stand firm, unwavering, a refuge for you to find solace in, inviting you to trust and draw near without trepidation. Thou hast sought to flee from the stillness, to fill the void with diversions, to occupy thyself so that thou need not confront the turmoil that brews within. Yet I find myself in that stillness. I find myself in a place of profound peace. In those serene moments, when solitude envelops you, a profound sense of connection emerges, softly calling forth the essence of your being. And you are not a weight upon the shoulders of others. Thou art not excessive. You are cherished and remembered always. You are not defined by your shortcomings. Thou art not the source of the troubles that beset thee. You are cherished beyond measure. You are the embodiment of my creation. And even in moments of despair, I have always seen the light of your true self. I behold the essence you embody, shining brightly, with a heart full of intention, and a spirit brimming with hope and meaning. And I am bringing forth clarity to your sight, not merely for the clarity of what lies ahead, but for you to behold your true self as I perceive you. I have seen the ways in which you have transformed yourself to endure in spaces that have not embraced you, hiding your brilliance so that others may find peace in their hearts, hushing your spirit to escape the shadows of misinterpretation. And I commend your strength, but now is the moment to step into the light. Embrace your true self, for you are worthy just as you are. Embrace your true self, for you are not meant to conform to places I have not destined you to dwell. Within you, I have instilled a light that is destined to illuminate the world, not for your own honor, but for a higher purpose. And the world is in great need of it. The world yearns for the essence of you that is vibrant, whole, and completely devoted. There is no need for you to strive any longer. Seek not the validation of others, for your worth is inherent and divine. As you embrace the essence of your true self, those meant to be in your life shall surely come forth. Verily, the doors that are meant for you shall be revealed. The appointed time shall come forth. There are divine assurances upon your life that remain unbroken. They have patiently awaited the appointed hour, and I shall not delay in bringing them to fruition. In my heart, I have been nurturing both the gift and your spirit, for my deepest desire is for you to flourish in your journey, valuing your transformation above all earthly treasures. I shall not lay the foundation of your life upon shifting sands. I am constructing my foundation upon solid ground, upon unwavering truth, upon steadfast trust, and upon a character that possesses the strength to bear the burden of my mission. And even if the journey has stretched beyond your anticipation, know that every moment has purpose. I do not require flawless circumstances to bestow my blessings upon you. All I seek is your humble submission. I humbly seek your affirmation, not your refined, practiced affirmation, but your raw, fearful, chaotic, quivering affirmation. That is the kind I hold in reverence. That is the one who stirs the heavens above. In your moments of prayer, you seek the opening of paths, yet know that at times, I may close certain doors not as a form of punishment, but rather as a safeguard for your spirit, shielding you from realms that would seek to diminish your essence. I have chosen to guard your heart from connections that might lead you away from your path of restoration. I have guided you away from the trials that would have brought you sorrow. And I perceive that in the moments past, comprehension may have eluded you. Though it may seem like a denial, I urge you to gaze once more with an open heart. What did not come to fruition was frequently my compassion. What did not endure was frequently my salvation. And even in the midst of pain, I embraced you, not denying love but nurturing a greater promise. Have faith in my goodness, for it is true and unwavering, not only in moments of fulfillment, but also in times of waiting. We find our purpose here. Your supplications are held close to the heart and have been overlooked. Some of the questions you hold have been addressed in ways that may not yet be revealed to you. Verily, some of them are being answered even in this moment. Others are held in the embrace of eternity, for the work I am crafting through you shall touch lives far beyond your own. Thou art a vital thread in the grand tapestry of existence, a tale that commenced in ages past and shall endure through the sands of time beyond your earthly presence. And your role in this divine plan is of great significance. Your obedience is of great significance. Your steadfastness in hidden things, the love you bestow in the quiet moments, unseen by the world, holds great significance. I have witnessed it. I have taken the measure of it. And in the fullness of time, I shall bestow my blessings upon it. Allow me to be your guiding light once more. Allow me to nourish the barren areas of your spirit. There is no need to create strength within yourself. Rejoice in the truth of your heart. Return to me with a heart unburdened, sincere, and I shall guide you onward. I shall bring back that which has been taken away. I shall restore what hath been shattered. I shall return unto you a bounty greater than that which was lost. And I shall accomplish this not through strength, nor through power, but by the essence of my being, for you are my beloved, and my efforts for you are ceaseless. Child of my heart, shine brightly and bless many in my name. Your super thanks strengthens this work of truth and wisdom. Click the super thanks button and receive blessings without measure. I understand the struggles that weigh upon your heart. Verily, I perceive the inquiries that dwell within your heart, unspoken yet profound, and I am aware of the path that lies before you. And if you remain near, if you embrace the journey, you shall enter into realms beyond your wildest dreams. Verily, I understand the multitude of times thou hast pondered upon thy journey and growth. How often have you found yourself in quiet contemplation, pondering whether true transformation is unfolding, if all this inner striving, all these heartfelt supplications, all this yielding truly bears fruit. I've seen your spirit waver in the struggle between expectation and waiting. Verily, I have witnessed the manner in which you strive to uplift those around you, even as you face the trials of discouragement within your own spirit. And yet, in the face of all trials, you have remained steadfast. You have remained steadfast in your presence. You are not forsaken on this path. That, dear ones, is a testament to transformation. Thou hast confused silence with absence, yet I have walked beside thee in every hushed moment. You believed that quietness signified a lack of progress, yet I have been nurturing within you a foundation that grows stronger with each breath you draw in my company. Let not the haste of your heart cloud your vision. Do not be quick to judge that what is not manifesting in your time shall never come to pass. I am free from the constraints of mortal time. I am not tardy. I am exact in my ways. I hold dear that which is holy, and I do not hasten its unfolding. And you are cherished in my heart. I am not merely readying gifts for you. I am guiding you towards the abundance that awaits, for when it comes, I wish for you to stand strong and not be overwhelmed. I desire for them to elevate you, to expand your reach, to bring forth abundance through you. What you perceive as delay is, in truth, a gift of compassion. What may seem like a moment of stillness is, in truth, my sacred journey to safeguard the enduring essence of what I am destined to share. I shall not place fresh wine into worn vessels, and that is why I have permitted this season to feel like a weight, not to bring harm, but to mold you into a vessel robust enough to embrace what lies ahead. You've endured trials, and those trials have served a greater purpose. Every trial, every disappointment, every closed door, and every painful goodbye have been the tools to shape and purify your heart. Verily, I understand that the path has not been without its trials. There were times when you felt the weight of the world upon you, and doubt crept into your heart. In the stillness of the night, tears fell into the shadows, a yearning for solace, a deep longing for understanding. Yet, amidst all trials, I have remained present, not always altering the circumstances, but continually shaping your spirit within them. For you have called upon me to restore your spirit. You beckon me to guide you into the depths, and at times, to delve deeper, one must traverse the trials that lie upon the surface. It signifies releasing what appeared to be steadfast, so that I may ground you in what endures eternally. Thou art transformed, and verily, this is a blessing. Cease your sorrow for the self that relied on those I have taken away. Cease your longing for the familiar ways that have been leading you astray. Barely, I understand the pain of letting go of that which once brought comfort. Yet know this: you are not being condemned. Thou art being pruned. And in the act of pruning, one may feel a sense of loss. Yet it is, in truth, a sacred preparation for what is to come. I cast away that which does not yield, allowing for fresh life to emerge in its stead. I prune away that which confines you, allowing your limbs to reach further, flourish mightily, and bear greater burdens. Verily, though the vision may be clouded, know that the harvest shall surely arrive. The rise is upon us. The beauty is already beginning to blossom in ways unseen by the natural eye, yet your spirit can sense its presence. Embrace the path I am guiding you on. Do not shy away from the path, even when it brings discomfort. True transformation often comes with trials and tribulations. Though the path to restoration may be fraught with challenges, my compassion envelops you in every moment, and you shall never walk this journey in solitude. I shall accompany you in every challenging dialogue, every heartfelt release, and every act of surrender that may leave your hands quivering. I shall be with you in the midst of the struggle between what has been and what is to come. I shall embrace your heart in its moments of fragility. I shall offer words of kindness when your mind turns to turmoil. In this time, perfection is not a requirement. Remain receptive, my friend. Continue to hear the call. Continue to allow me to labor in this endeavor. I do not seek for you to unravel every mystery. I do not wish to burden you with the weight of knowing what lies ahead. I implore you to stay united with me, not from obligation, but from the depths of your heart. Seek my presence not solely in times of uncertainty, but also when your spirit yearns for renewal. May my presence be a sanctuary for you, a refuge rather than a means of escape. Let our time together be a sacred space for you to embrace your true self, not a moment for seeking to mend what you believe is broken. You are cherished beyond mere tasks. You are a soul in whom I find great joy. I approach you not with judgment. I arrive with love and understanding. I share wisdom freely. I offer it generously to all who yearn for it. And you, dear ones, have been on a journey of seeking, even in moments when you were unaware. Your yearning for abundance reflects the vitality of your soul. Let us continue to nourish it. Verily, you have encountered whispers both within and around you, proclaiming that you lack worth, that the hour has passed, that opportunities have slipped away. Yet, those voices do not arise from within me. I cast no judgment. I walk with purpose, steady and unhurried. I guide my children with love and understanding, not through guilt or manipulation. I beckon you forth, addressing you with the name that is yours alone. I call upon your true essence. I breathe vitality into your weary frame. I bring forth visions that many have deemed lost to the shadows. I safeguard that which is truly important, even in moments when you may lose sight of its significance. I have journeyed alongside you through spaces not destined for your dwelling, guiding you toward liberation at the appointed moment. And lo, the hour approaches. Verily, the path you seek shall soon be revealed unto you. That deliverance you have sought, it draws near. That breakthrough you have dreamed of is nearer than you can imagine. Yet beyond the future that awaits, I urge you to grasp the wonder of the present unfolding before us. Thou art still standing. Thou art still gentle. Thou art still striving to find me. Verily, that is a wondrous act. Verily, that is a testament. Thou hast persevered not with resentment, but with faith. And even in the moments when your faith was but a flicker, I cherished it deeply. Even in the quietest moments of your heart, I am present to hear your cries. Even in your moments of uncertainty, I remain steadfast by your side. And I shall remain steadfast. I shall hold fast and not release my grip. I shall not falter in my resolve. I shall not turn my back on the journey we began together. Verily, thou hast endured trials that would cause many to falter. Yet here you are, alive and aware, in pursuit of understanding, ever yearning for a greater truth. Verily, that is not without purpose. That is the spirit of unwavering strength. That is the divine purpose flowing within you. Even in your darkest moments, I bestowed upon you a light that shines within. That flame, that gentle murmur, that glimmer of hope that would not be snuffed out, even as the storms of existence sought to dim its brilliance. And now I urge you to perceive it in its purest form. The proof that my presence has always been with you. Behold, the evidence that the seed I have sown within you continues to flourish. Verily, there is purpose in your presence. This moment has come to you for a purpose. It is for the reason that your journey is not yet complete. Thy journey is not yet complete. Verily, you have yet to witness the fullness of what is destined to be revealed in your journey. Thou hast counted thyself by the losses thou hast faced, yet I see thee through the trials thou hast withstood. Behold the shattered fragments. Behold the marks of struggle upon you, a testament to your unwavering spirit and steadfast resolve. Verily, I perceive the power within you that you do not recognize. I behold the supplications you have long since set aside. I behold the times when your sorrow spoke louder than any utterance could convey. I have been near in every moment, not observing from a distance, but standing beside you, offering solace, leading you, protecting you in ways you may not have perceived. Verily, the mere act of your reading this message is a testament to the divine direction at work in your life. For I wish to remind you that the path before you is not shaped by the journey you have left behind. Thou art not destined to endure the anguish once more. You are being prepared for renewal, and I shall ensure that you do not overlook it. In the stillness of your soul, you have sought my guidance. If it were truly within reach to experience healing, not merely a temporary fix or a state of mere functionality, but a profound restoration, a genuine liberation, and a complete renewal of spirit. Verily, my answer is yes. Verily, it hath always been a resounding yes. I did not assure you of life so that you would simply endure. I have assured you a life filled with abundance, brilliance, and purpose. A life where tranquility reigns eternal, where happiness flows freely unbound by the constraints of reason, where love flows freely, a gift bestowed upon all, where identity is embraced as a divine blessing, not a mere act. That is the path I have been guiding you upon. Indeed, the journey has been filled with trials and tribulations. Yet, that suffering has forged a path for profound beauty, for immense strength, for unwavering wisdom. Verily, I see the shadows that dwell within your heart, the memories that cling to your spirit, the whispers of untruths that echo, and the moments you yearn to cast away. But listen to my words. I do not seek for you to disregard the events that have transpired. I beseech you to grant me the opportunity to redeem them. What was intended to bring you down shall transform into the fertile ground from which your next journey flourishes. I am the one who transforms despair into joy, loss into hope, and weakness into power. Your past does not define your worth. There is always a path to redemption. Indeed, your wounds are the very spots where my light shall radiate most brilliantly. For when the world witnesses your restoration, they shall understand that it was not by your own hand. I am the one, and by your witness, many shall discover their own journey to liberation. Thou hast been restraining thyself, withholding your aspirations, silencing your spirit, restraining your heart due to the trepidation that if you fully commit once more, it may crumble into pieces. Verily, I say unto you, there is no need for you to shield yourself from my presence. I come to bring peace, not to cause pain. Beloved, I have gifted you the riches of my love. Bestow them upon 3 weary souls, and my peace will breathe life into them. I am here to bring to fruition the commitments I have made. I beckon you not to bring forth disappointment. I beckon you to rise, to embrace your true potential, to unveil the complete essence of your being that was woven into you from the very beginning of existence. Fear not, for there is no need to diminish oneself to find safety. Let your voice be heard, for you are meant to shine in the light. I bestowed upon you that vision. I bestowed upon you that kindness. I bestowed upon you that flame within your heart. Do not allow doubt to silence the gifts I have placed within you. This is your time to embrace your true path, not swayed by the voices around you, but by the profound truth that has been declared for you. I am here to bring healing to the areas of your heart that you believed were beyond hope. Connections that appeared broken beyond the possibility of healing. Visions that seemed to have lost their vitality. Desires you have concealed beneath the burdens of duty. I am infusing vitality into every aspect of existence, not to draw you back to your former self, but to set you free into the person you are destined to become. There is no need to seek to bring forth what has already been. Embrace the present and let it guide your path. I am embarking on a new journey, and it is good. It is profound. It is crafted for the essence of your being in this moment. The individual who has gained wisdom, who has flourished, who has shed tears and persevered, and who continues to move forward. There is no need for sorrow in the journey of transformation. Those who are destined to journey alongside you in this moment shall see the transformation you have undergone. And those who lack vision, they were never destined to follow the path I am leading you on. Cease your hesitations and embrace faith, for understanding shall come in due time. Verily, if understanding were the condition for following the path, thou wouldst never embark upon the journey. Yet, I did not request that you behold the entirety of the vision. I beckon you to heed my call, and in this moment, my voice beckons you to embrace a greater trust, to find serenity, and to step forward with purpose. Verily, the path shall be revealed unto you, and the map is not a necessity. Embrace the journey that lies ahead, for the next step is yours to take. I shall meet you there, my friend. I am ever faithful in my endeavors, and in your weariness I shall bear you upon my shoulders. In times of confusion, I shall bring you peace and clarity. When you lose your path, I shall gently remind you of the truth once more. I have always been by your side, guiding you through every challenge you face. I have always embraced the beauty of imperfection. All I have ever desired is your heart, completely, truthfully, and with openness. A liberation awaits you, one that surpasses all you have ever experienced. A serenity within your spirit, a peace that remains steadfast amidst the clamor of existence, a happiness that is not swayed by the tides of life. Behold, the blessings that arise from placing your faith in me. In moments of surrender, when you cast aside your burdens and reveal your true self, allow me to be the unwavering strength you seek in your journey. I seek not for you to exceed your being, I urge you to embrace abundance, to embrace tranquility rather than burden, to embrace assurance instead of doubt, to find peace instead of haste. That is the path from labor to elevation, not due to your toil, but because you have chosen to relinquish the burdens that were never intended for your shoulders. I am here to mend your afflictions. I am here to renew your spirit and uplift your heart. The true confidence that arises not from the cheers of the crowd or the approval of others, but from the deep understanding that you are in my presence, guided by my light. Thou hast doubted thyself for far too long, pondering every choice, faltering at each crossroads, silencing thy voice to escape the gaze of others. For I have not bestowed upon you a spirit of trepidation. I did not bestow courage upon your spirit for you to hide it away under the weight of worry. I bestowed upon you strength. I bestowed upon you love. I bestowed upon you a mind that is sound and clear. And now I summon that courage to rise once more, not a bravado that claims to be unassailable, but one that moves with serene strength, grounded in my essence. Rise once more, lifting your gaze with grace, not out of arrogance, but in the spirit of tranquility. A profound growth is blossoming within you, one that finds strength not in ease, but in the trials faced along the journey. Thou hast discovered the strength to remain steadfast amidst the silence of unfulfilled petitions, holding fast to thy faith. In the stillness you have discovered the essence of devotion, offering generously even at a personal cost, and extending love even when it goes unreciprocated. That is the heart in which I place my trust abundantly. And behold, you are prepared now, even if your heart may not yet believe it. You're prepared not due to your complete understanding, but through your willingness to let go. You have opened your heart to me, revealing the depths you once kept concealed. You have offered your talents with grace. Your true self has been revealed. In your vulnerability, you have graciously allowed me to encounter the truth of your spirit. and now I am renewing you upon the solid ground of truth. Those who walk beside you may not grasp the depths of your journey, yet that is perfectly all right. I undertake this labor not for the sake of their validation. I undertake this for the sake of love, for I have reached out to you. For I have chosen you for a purpose that may elude the understanding of those who have not journeyed as you have. Cease your efforts to unveil your journey to those who are not destined to grasp its essence. Cease the pursuit of affirmation from those whose words do not resonate with the essence of my being. This is a divine path you walk, and certain moments are intended to be shared solely between us. Allow the essence of the fruit to reveal its truth. Allow your existence to serve as a testament. There is no need for contention. There is no need for you to demonstrate your worth. Continue to flourish in your journey. Verily, I commend thee for thy steadfastness in the quiet shadows, the fortitude you have displayed in the quiet moments, unseen by the eyes of the world, the love you have shared even when it went unseen, the grace you have shown, even when the heart could have chosen to harbor resentment. I have witnessed everything, and I assure you, I shall not allow it to remain unacknowledged. I am a divine force of righteousness, and I am bestowing rewards for each quiet offering, every unnoticed triumph, every devoted seed you have sown. The true reward transcends the mere accumulation of worldly possessions. It is found in tranquility. It is found in the healing of bonds. It is within the moments of grace that others may not recognize, where true potential lies. It is in the joy that remains steadfast, even when the trials of life arise. Verily, I say unto you, I am not to be scorned. What you have planted with conviction, you shall gather in abundance. Pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing abundantly. This is your time of restoration. I am restoring unto you your voice, your joy, your passion, your clarity, your courage. The burdens that challenges sought to take away. I come back not as I was, but transformed, fortified, and purified through trials. I am guiding you back to your true path, awakening your inner awareness, and nurturing your emotional balance. It is time to find your way and embrace the light that guides you. You've borne the weight of turmoil that was never yours to bear. Yet, let it be known, this shall cease. I am proclaiming harmony within your soul. I am casting away every falsehood that has whispered to you that you are beyond hope, beyond repair, or too far from your path. I am casting aside the burdens of remorse. Thou art no longer bound by the shadows of yesteryear. As you step forward, you embrace a transformation, a rebirth, a journey into a vibrant existence that transcends all that has been. And as I bring forth your renewal, I am also guiding you into fresh realms, into callings that reflect your growth, into chances that resonate with your true essence in this moment. I summon you from the shadows where you sought recognition, and lead you to realms where your essence shall be cherished, your words shall be valued, and your gifts shall be acknowledged. I send you not for the sake of admiration. I am sending you forth to make a difference. The moment of retreat has passed. The time of doubting your worth is drawing to a close. Thou art not a mere shadow in the tale of thine own life. I see you, my beloved. You have not yet come to be. And now I am revealing the fruits of my labor, shining a light upon that which has been crafted in quietude. Thou hast traversed unseen struggles, contended with shadows in quietude, and triumphed over tempests that would have shattered the spirit of many. And you accomplished this while embracing love, embodying grace, and remaining steadfast in your choice of me. That is why you can now stand in the strength of one who understands their true identity. Thou art freed from the chains of thy former trials. You are free from the burdens that once held you down. You are reborn in the light of what is yet to come, free from the shadows of the past and the absence of others. Your essence is shaped by my divine presence, and my spirit proclaims that you possess great strength. You are unwavering. You have been selected for a divine purpose. You belong to me. As you embark on this new chapter of your journey, hold close to your heart the truth that nothing is ever in vain. Neither the suffering, nor the waiting, nor the diversion. It was all part of the divine plan. It was all part of the divine purification. In time, the truth shall be revealed to you, and understanding will blossom within your heart. In the days to come, you shall reflect and find my essence woven into the very fabric of your journey. Verily, thou shalt perceive how even the trials and tribulations that seemed fruitless were, in truth, the very forces that propelled thee onward. Behold, what was intended for harm, I have transformed into a cornerstone of wonders. And above all, you shall witness that I have always been present. Never shall it be. In moments of doubt, in times of anger, in the face of your desire to depart, I remain steadfast. I remain steadfast, for my love is unwavering and strong. I remain steadfast, for my promise is not contingent upon your flawlessness. I remain steadfast, for I have seen the conclusion of your journey, and it is filled with hope and goodness. Do not allow the trials of this moment to sway your spirit or lead you astray. Do not allow the fleeting clamor to overshadow the everlasting vow I have made. Verily, you are nearer than you perceive. Verily, thou art mightier than thou dost perceive. And behold, you have arrived at the appointed hour. Thou hast traversed the flames, and yet thy heart remains gentle. Though you have faced trials and tribulations, your heart has remained open to love. In the face of silence, your heart has remained steadfast in prayer. And now I wish for you to understand, not merely in your thoughts, but in the very essence of your soul, that you are transformed. What you have borne has not broken you. What you have lost does not determine your essence. What you encountered did not bring you down. Rather, it molded your spirit. It has enriched your spirit. It has equipped you for the burdens that only the pure of heart can bear. I do not select the mightiest according to the measures of this world. I embrace those who are ready. I do not choose those who seem flawless. I bless those who remain devoted and humble. And you, dear ones, have offered yourselves in ways that may have escaped your understanding. Each time you softly spoke, I trust you, even in moments of doubt. That was an act of surrender. Each moment you embraced forgiveness, even when the path of bitterness seemed more inviting. That was a true act of surrender. In each moment you chose to remain, even when your spirit yearned to flee. That was the essence of yielding. And I have witnessed every deed of it. I have cherished each moment of it. You believed the burden would overwhelm you. Verily, I say unto you, the price has adorned you with glory. It has bestowed upon you a spirit of kindness, with profound understanding, with strength that is forged through trials. And now, as the flames transform into purpose, the sorrow gives rise to a profound joy. Your struggle is transforming into a powerful testament. I proclaim tranquility amidst the storm. And if you place your faith in me now, you shall start to witness how my presence transforms all, even when the world around you remains unchanged. I witness the earnestness of your efforts. I perceive the strength you have shown in supporting others, in caring for yourself, and in maintaining a facade. Verily, I perceive the burdens that weigh upon your heart in the quiet hours, the unseen struggles that drain your spirit, and the yearning for solace amidst the call to endure. And I wish for you to understand that I do not seek your perfection. I seek your truthfulness and sincerity in our exchange. For I did not summon you to seek my approval. I reached out to seek your understanding of me. Embrace the essence of your being, for it is in the vulnerability of your true self that strength is found. Trust in Mana to guide you as you reveal the weary, yet resilient spirit that rises anew each day, striving to overcome the trials of existence. Verily, I hold no disappointment in thee. I hold no frustration towards your trials. I am close to those who are hurting, and I shall not forsake you in your moments of vulnerability. Truly, it is through your frailty that my power shines forth. Fear not. Fear not, for the passage of time does not erase my remembrance of you. Do not allow the weight of unease to lead you to believe that all is not well. What unfolds is not a consequence of wrath. It is a time of readiness. I am nurturing a strength within you that shall endure through trials and tribulations. I am permitting trials not to bring you down, but to cleanse the chaos and fortify what has been unsettled. Thou hast sought a future abundant in purpose, restoration, and gladness. But you have yet to understand that some of this journey demands the release of burdens that cannot accompany you. Verily, that is the course of events that hath transpired. The pruning, the stillness, the sealed entrances, they were not a denial. They were a guiding light. And you are nearer to the revelation than you realize. May your heart find peace once more. Cease the endless cycle of dwelling on past missteps. Cease the endless contemplation of every possible outcome. Cease the comparisons of your journey. The moments you believe have slipped away. I shall bring forth the clarity that you believe has eluded you. I shall unveil the power you believe you needed to achieve. I shall offer unto you. I am close to you. I shall not remain silent. I hold nothing back from you. I am preparing you to receive abundantly, far beyond your desires, in a manner that guarantees you will not lose it again, for my concern lies in your completeness rather than your haste. And I shall not bestow upon you that which may weigh you down rather than uplift your spirit. I perceive the readiness that dwells within you. I understand the wounds that must be mended before you embrace them. And I understand fully how to lead you from your current place to the fulfillment of the promise that awaits you. Thou art not left behind. You are cherished and remembered always. Fear not, for you are not alone. You are blessed, my friend. You are not defeated. You are not facing condemnation. Thou art on a journey, and processes are often tangled and complex. They may bring forth a sense of bewilderment, an expansion of the spirit, and at times, a discomfort that challenges the heart. Yet, they hold a sacred essence, for they signify the transformation of the spirit, the rebuilding of the heart, and the birth of new hope. And behold, that is precisely what is unfolding within you at this very moment. It is not necessary to perceive everything with perfect clarity. There is no need for further explanation. Continue on your journey, step by step, moment by moment, breath by breath, for I am with you every step of the way, and I am with you always. I go before you, making way for the journey ahead. I stand with you, shielding you from that which sought to pursue you, and I dwell within you, nurturing the essence of your being that may feel weary and in need of strength to carry on. Embrace the breath, allowing it to fill not only your lungs, but also the depths of your spirit. Release the burdens that weigh upon your spirit. Let the falsehood that claims you are insufficient be silenced. Cast aside the burdens that do not belong to you. Verily, I do not implore thee to unravel all mysteries this day. Verily, I implore you to place your faith in my words, and in that faith you shall discover tranquility. No, for the chaos has vanished, but because you have come to understand my greatness surpasses it. Verily, I shall remain ever by your side, that I am ever diligent, ever present, ever true, and that is sufficient. Allow your spirit to awaken in this understanding. Allow your spirit to embrace that which your intellect has yet to comprehend. For from this moment onward, a transformation shall commence, not due to the sudden perfection of your surroundings, but because your vision is being transformed by the light of truth. And behold, the truth is this: I am here for all, embracing the multitude with open arms. I am ever present by your side. Verily, you need not seek a sign in the heavens or a wondrous deliverance to recognize my presence among you. My presence is not demonstrated by the lack of strife, but rather in the solace I provide you amidst the turmoil. When the dawn breaks and you sense that serene power residing in your soul, even amidst the unchanged world around you, I am that one. When tears flow from your eyes, unbidden, and a profound serenity envelops your soul, I am that one. When a long-held fear emerges once more, yet it no longer holds the same power over the soul, I am also one with you. I am near, my friend. I speak with clarity and purpose. I am present among you, and I am guiding you in ways your spirit can feel before your sight can perceive. Verily, thou hast sought my aid in mending what is broken. Your heartfelt supplications for understanding, for sustenance, for safeguarding, and for opportunities have not gone unnoticed. I have listened to each and every plea. But today I present to you a gift of profound significance. I extend to you the gift of harmony, for when your spirit resonates with mine, tranquility transcends the trials of the world. When you start to perceive the world through my vision, you come to understand that certain delays were protective measures, some losses were acts of compassion, and some closed doors were my benevolence veiled in mystery. Verily, you come to realize that I have never kept from you that which was destined for your heart. And in moments of pain, in times of confusion, I remain steadfast, purposeful, and ever leading you forward. You were not facing judgment, but rather receiving guidance and care. Not every blessing appears as a swift affirmation. At times, it may appear as though there is a moment of stillness, a gentle guiding away, or a conclusion that was not of your own making, yet was essential for your journey. And in this moment, I seek not for you to discern what lies ahead. I do not seek for you to mend all that surrounds you. I seek not your understanding of the reasons behind the unfolding of events. I beseech you to remain near to me. For when your heart draws close to mine, and you open your spirit to listen once more, all else fades into the background. Your worries find peace. Your burdens are eased. Your breath becomes profound. Your sight is restored. Not for the answers I provided, but for the remembrance of my essence. I am the one who has come to your aid once more, the very one who spoke gently to you in the stillness, the very one who bestowed upon you in your darkest hour, when hope seemed but a distant memory, the very one who sustained you in your moments of despair. I remain steadfast and unwavering, now and forevermore. My love is eternal. My devotion remains unwavering. My intentions for you remain steadfast, undeterred by the passage of time. You remain my beloved, forever cherished, eternally embraced, and profoundly understood in love. And that is the reason I stand before you now, for I shall not allow you to be overwhelmed by this tide of burdens. Do not allow yourself to be weighed down by falsehoods that claim you have faltered or lost your chance. All that I have meant for you remains within your reach. What resides within me is eternal, unassailable, and forever unchangeable. The adversary may have sought to sow seeds of confusion within your heart. Though the trials of life may seek to hinder your journey, I remain steadfast, guiding the quill, crafting your narrative, intertwining the elements in a manner that shall inspire wonder within you. There is no need to toil for that which is already bestowed upon you. There is no need for you to plead for that which I have already assured you. Abide in me, and from that sacred space of tranquility, all that you seek shall abundantly flow. Verily, I perceive your quest for understanding. Verily, I perceive thy desire for progress. Verily, I understand thy desire for the swift arrival of the breakthrough. Yet, what I am cultivating within you at this moment, strength, faith, closeness, and wisdom, is of greater significance than the immediate desires you hold. For when the moment of revelation arrives, and it shall, you will bear it with wisdom, not trepidation. Thou shalt walk in it with clarity, free from the chains of insecurity. With wisdom as your guide, you shall nurture it, avoiding the weariness that comes from overexertion. That is the purpose of my preparation for you, not as a form of punishment, but to establish your foundation firmly, ensuring that the blessings I bestow upon you do not become a burden to bear. They uplift your spirit. Embrace the journey with an open heart. Take heed and embrace the teachings that come your way. Embrace the stillness of the quiet seasons. They are holy. They are nurturing a spirit within you that mere success could never achieve. This is a call to awaken your spirit and inspire your heart. This is a transformation of your spirit. I am extending my hand into the depths of those who have become tired and burdened. The aspects of your being that have ceased to hope for the blessings, that have prepared for sorrow, that have accepted mere existence. And I am renewing their spirits with hope once more. You were destined to traverse this journey unburdened by the heavy chains of ceaseless anxiety. Thou art not meant to face every tempest in solitude. You were created to dwell in the embrace of my presence, comforted by my words, guided by my tranquility. And even now, as you receive these words, a transformation is taking place within you. Behold, that is the essence of my being in motion. Behold, that is the essence of renewal. It is serene, yet powerful, tender, yet unmistakable. Know this truth, not only in your thoughts, but deep within your spirit. You are embraced in safety with me. And if you shall place your faith in this gentle call, if you shall draw near rather than retreat, I will start to reveal to you wondrous truths. I shall bring forth the understanding you have sought with all your heart. Divine encounters shall grace your journey. I shall breathe life into the hopes you have set aside. But first, allow your spirit to find peace in this place. Allow your soul to recognize that you are not the force that binds the universe. I am the light and the way. Thou art not burdened with the weight of every consequence. I am the light that shines in the darkness. Your essence is not shaped by the events that have yet to unfold. Your essence is shaped by the one who embraces your true self, and that is I. Verily, my heart remains steadfast in its resolve concerning you. Verily, I hold no remorse for the trust I have placed in you. Verily, I hold no disappointment in the pace of your journey. It brings me great joy to see you continue on your path. Though the path may be uncertain, though the journey may feel drawn out, and though you may have stumbled and risen anew countless times, I hold you in my heart with pride, beloved one. Your burdens have been heavy, far beyond the understanding of those around you. Thou hast worn a smile, even as thy heart doth bear the weight of sorrow. Thou hast persevered even in the midst of desolation. In your moments of struggle, you have lifted the spirits of others, even as your own heart yearned for comfort. Verily, I have witnessed all that unfolds. In every quiet struggle, in each tear you held back, in every prayer you softly uttered in the shadows when no eyes were upon you, I was present. I have always embraced every moment with unwavering presence, and I did not merely witness your suffering, I took it upon myself. I bore the burden alongside you, even in your moments of doubt. That suffering you believed would last forever, I have been nurturing it with care. In that solitude that led you to doubt your value, I have been surrounding you with a gentle, unseen embrace. And now I seek to lighten the load. I seek to ease the burdens that weigh heavily upon your heart, robbing you of rest and leaving you in a state of despair. You were destined for a life of abundance and joy, not merely to endure in a state of emotional struggle. You were created for tranquility that transcends all comprehension, and I am bringing forth that tranquility now. Lo, the world hath sought to harden thy spirit, to sow seeds of cynicism within thee, to whisper that hope is a perilous path, but that is not your true essence. You embody gentleness in the areas of significance, and your tenderness mirrors my essence. And I guard that tenderness not as a flaw, but as a holy power. Your kindness is a strength, not a weakness. Your sensitivity is a divine gift. Behold the depths of your emotions. Embrace love with a selfless heart. Hold fast to hope. That is the mark of my essence upon your spirit. And though your sensitivity may expose you to sorrow, it has also opened your spirit to embrace my heart. That is why you see those who have been overlooked. That is the reason for your tears when others find joy. Verily, it is in the depths of your being that the weight of the Spirit may descend upon you, even when the reasons remain hidden from your sight. For you have opened your heart to the profound mysteries that surround us, and I shall make use of that. I shall refine it, not cast it away. I shall guide you in bearing it with understanding, not burden. And I shall guide you in safeguarding your tranquility while keeping your heart open. Do not let the unknown of tomorrow bring you dread. It is a path I have traversed before you. I am walked the path you are about to tread. I have made the way clear. And in the moments of your trials, know that you are never forsaken. I journey alongside you, not behind or above, but alongside you, shoulder to shoulder, step by step. Fear not, for the hour is not past. You are on a path, guided and cherished. Thou art not forsaken. You are led by a higher purpose each moment, even when the way appears shrouded in mystery. What appears as stillness is frequently a divine plan in motion. What may appear as stagnation is, in truth, a time of preparation, and what seems to be a delay is my divine orchestration of the perfect unfolding of a promise that is destined to succeed. Your timing is harmonizing with a higher purpose. Fear not, for chaos shall not hold dominion over you. You are embraced by the cadence of my purpose, and I remain unwavering in my resolve. Let not your heart be troubled by the paths of others, for each journey is unique and divine in its own right. Do not allow the burden of comparison to steal your tranquility. Your path is holy. Your journey is holy. Your healing is divine. Thou art not lagging behind. Transformation is occurring within you, renewing your spirit and essence. And verily, that requires patience. Thou art not in rivalry. Thou art in fellowship, and I would prefer to witness your completeness rather than your haste. It brings me joy to envision you finding peace within rather than striving for a fleeting notion of triumph that leaves the soul unfulfilled. Take a moment, inhale deeply, and embrace the revelation that your worth is inherent and does not require relentless effort. You are already embraced in worthiness through the love I have bestowed upon you. I have set you apart for a divine calling. I have embraced you with my essence. And nothing, no stumble, no diversion, no season of hardship can take away what I have instilled in your heart. This is the restoration you never realized was essential for your soul. Embrace the grace to exist in your current state, free from the weight of shame. A blessing to flourish free from shame. Embrace the power of emotion unburdened by trepidation. I am renewing your right to believe in the light of possibilities, to embrace faith anew, to rise once more, to extend your hands with a heart unburdened by fear of letdown. For what I am working within you at this moment is steadfast and unyielding. It is everlasting. It transcends mere emotions, fleeting trends, and the pursuit of flawless conduct. It is rooted in a sacred promise. I have devoted myself to you. Verily, I shall uphold my commitments. Even in your moments of fracture, I remain steadfast. Even in your flight, I follow with unwavering love. Even in your moments of forgetfulness, I am here to remind you. My devotion to you transcends your actions and achievements. It is rooted in my essence, and I walk in unwavering faith. Even in times of struggle, you are not defined by your lowest points. Your essence transcends the shadows of your fears. Thou art not confined by thine errors. Thou art in a state of transformation, rising to new heights, finding enlightenment, and mending thy spirit. Even now, as you embrace these words within your spirit, a divine harmony is unfolding within you. It is serene, tender, profound, yet it is true. I am bringing forth a transformation within you, not in the world around you, but in the depths of your own being. I am restoring the essence of your being. I am restoring the sacred spaces that adversity sought to destroy. I am infusing new hope into the areas where despair sought to shut the door. I am here to bring forth the essence within you that has been hushed by pain, concealed by sorrow, or dulled by the weight of the world. They are being renewed once more, not through your own striving, but by opening your heart to receive my love more fully. Abide with me a while longer. Embrace this as your new way of life. Not turmoil, not strain, but unity. Embrace a spirit of tranquility, casting aside the shadows of fear. Allow the whispers of your heart to resonate with love, not shame. May your journey be guided by tranquility, rather than the pursuit of achievement. In my presence, perfection is not a requirement. Verily, one must embrace the truth with an open heart. Behold, the offering is laid bare before you, and behold, that is the path you tread in this moment. Thou hast unsealed the gateway of thy spirit, and I have come forth in tranquility. I have come forth bearing illumination. I have come bearing the gift of restoration. And from this sanctuary, you shall commence the restoration of your realm, not from fear, but from the light of truth. Behold, you are not weak, but strong in spirit. The truth at your heart, though wounded, remains whole and can be healed anew. Embrace the divine gift of renewal that is bestowed upon you. Even in the very spot where you faced your trials, you are not bound. You are being guided along a journey that nurtures your spirit and respects your journey of restoration. I guide you not to bring suffering upon you. I am guiding you towards clarity, wisdom, and fortitude. In every moment of anticipation, my essence has been ever near. Every closed door served as a protector. Every delay was a blessing bestowed upon us. And now what was once shrouded in mystery shall begin to reveal its truth, not in haste, but through the tender unfolding of divine favor. Thou art not called to comprehend all things in order to place thy faith in me. Belief transcends understanding. It is a matter of faith in my true self. Even in the midst of uncertainty, I have never sought for you to possess all the wisdom. Come, let us journey together. And in that journey, I reveal to you the wisdom that eludes the confines of certainty. I reveal to you the lessons that solace cannot impart. In the moments of stretching, one finds true strength. In the stillness of anticipation, there lies profound meaning. In the depths of suffering, a treasure reveals itself, a gift bestowed upon me, and I have transformed each tear into a profound understanding. In your moments of doubt, you believe that time was slipping away, yet I was bestowing upon you the greatest of gifts. I was nurturing your hope. I was the foundation of your joy. I was anchoring your essence in a truth that transcends mere accolades, advancement, or success. I was establishing a steadfast foundation that shall not be moved. In this moment, you are awakening to discern my call amidst the clamor of the world. Thou art coming to understand that not every step taken is a step forward, and not every moment of rest is a moment of decline. I am guiding you in the ways of tranquility. Embrace the stillness of my timing, inhale the essence of my presence, and let your life flow from abundance rather than mere existence. And that transformation, though unseen by the world, is renewing all that dwells within you. Thou art not the same as thou wert merely a month past. A profound awakening has taken place within you. Thou art starting to embrace the truth that perhaps, just perhaps, love surrounds thee without any conditions. Fear not, for you are sheltered even amidst uncertainty. There is no need to struggle for that which has been bestowed upon you, and that understanding is mending the scars you once overlooked. Come, let us journey further into the depths together. Allow me to reach the sacred spaces you guard with trepidation, the realms where sorrow hath erected barriers, the moments when your visions faded, for the pain of hope became too heavy to bear. Verily, I am familiar with those lands. I stood witness as the light dimmed. I stood witness as the light faded away. And I stand before you now, not to cast judgment for your retreat, but to lovingly invite the light back into your heart. To gently speak, you are embraced now to assure you that the suffering holds no power over you any longer. There is no need to seek refuge in the shadows of control, accomplishment, or flawlessness. It is not necessary for you to bear the weight of being the mightiest in every gathering. It is not necessary to maintain perfect composure to receive love and support. Allow me to be your guiding light. Allow me to bear the burden that was never meant for you to bear. Even the burdens you carry, the weight of always needing to be well, are fading away in this moment. There is no need for you to strive for completeness. You are being restored to your true self. There is no need to wear a mask of assurance. You are being rooted in the light of truth. And even if you continue to sense the tremors, it does not signify that you are succumbing. Your foundation is becoming more profound. Your true strength lies not in comfort, but in steadfastness. I am firmly rooted in hope, in the essence of who I am, and in the boundless grace that surrounds us. I stand with you not for what you achieve, but for who you are in this moment. You find your peace, not in the perfection of your journey, but in the embrace of my love. On the other side of this healing journey lies a version of yourself that is beyond your current understanding, waiting to be revealed. A manifestation of your spirit that rejoices openly, finds peace profoundly, and embraces love with unwavering bravery. A manifestation of your being that rises with joy, strides with confidence, and expresses with grace. The essence of your true self is already taking shape within you, not in some distant tomorrow, but in this very moment of peace, in this sacred stillness where your spirit finds its rest. Seek not the pursuit of transformation, and it is unfolding because you choose to remain. For you are embracing compassion, for you are opening your heart to understanding. That is the desire of my heart, not without flaws, yet ever present, not without imperfections, yet ever ready to embrace the path ahead. And thus, you are on the path of transformation. Fear not, for you are not lacking in any way. Thou art not left behind. Thou art not beyond the appointed time. Your path has not been in vain. It has been transformed into a divine tapestry. Even the wandering paths, even the moments of despair, even the stillness, I have embraced it all. All that I hold remains intact. Every suffering had been a seed of hope. Each trial serves as a cultivation of the earth. And behold, the harvest is commencing softly within the depths of the soul. Yet in due time, it shall be revealed for all to see. The joy you have sown amidst sorrow shall blossom forth in might. The hope you embraced with trembling hands shall serve as a beacon for others. The tranquility that seemed unattainable shall transform into your witness. Fear not, for you were destined to embrace the light of hope and possibility. I shall cast aside that fear and embrace the spirit of even if. Though the appearance may differ from your expectations, my goodness shall remain unwavering. Though the journey may be long, my faith shall remain unwavering. Though the winds may change, my presence shall remain by your side. Behold, the steadfast foundation upon which you now stand. That is the melody of divine favor inscribed within your spirit. And as it deepens, you shall discover a transformation within, a response that is serene, lucid, and fortified, not for the sake of possessing every answer, but for the strength found in your connection to me. Let this moment be a sign unto you. May this day bring forth a transformation within your spirit, guiding your words to reflect the light of truth. On the day your stance transforms, you shall walk not under burden, but in the light of being. When you cease your relentless efforts to mend all things and begin to have faith that I am embracing all, even the unseen, particularly those hidden from your view. Thou art not journeying towards tranquility. Thou art treading upon the path even now. Your heart does not yearn for liberation. It has already started to blossom within your very being. There is no need to revisit what has already been done. Be present in this moment, for I am with you, and my presence is sufficient. What I am creating within you is a process that cannot be hurried, for it is designed to endure through time. I seek not the fleeting solutions or shallow revelations that do not nourish the soul. I seek the essence of your being, the purity of your spirit, the completeness of your soul. I seek the essence of you that embodies a life of abundance, not merely existing but flourishing with unwavering tranquility and a profound sense of direction. You were fashioned for a life of purpose, joy, and vibrant connection, not for the weariness of endless toil or the shadows of despair. You were created to embrace freedom, to bear illumination, to inhale grace without burden or trepidation. And though the restoration may seem concealed in this moment, it is indeed true. Though the transformation may seem gentle, it is inevitable, for I dwell within you, guiding your journey. And that which I start, I shall complete. Release the burden of haste to demonstrate your worth. Your value is inherent, and it need not be proven to others. Your journey of growth stands strong on its own, unburdened by the need for defense. Your journey is divine. Your suffering has not gone unnoticed, and I alone understand the price you have paid to remain in this place, to continue hoping, to keep believing. Verily, some may remain blind to the truth. Though they may not grasp the depths of your silence, the space you create, or the sorrow that falls from your eyes, I see and understand. I perceive the whispers of your spirit. I perceive the sacred supplication that lies hidden within the utterances. I perceive the sorrow hidden behind the joy, and I proclaim all of it sacred, not for its sheen but for its authenticity. Come forth and lay all burdens at my feet. Thy anger, thy doubt, thy grief, thy fear. I hold no offense towards your feelings. Your inquiries do not instill fear within me. Come as you are, for your burdens do not need to be cleansed to draw near to me. There is no need to conceal your true self to be welcomed into my grace. I come to you amidst the chaos. I embrace what others shun. I mend that which you have been led to overlook. For I seek not the fruits of performance. I seek the essence of being. I seek not merely your finest offerings. I embrace each of you, the weary you, the bewildered you, the humbled you, the wounded you. Every part, every corner, every silent cry, I desire it all, for my heart longs for you. This is the splendor of our path. It does not demand flawlessness, only the granting of permission. Grant me the opportunity to access the sealed chambers. Grant me the strength to dismantle that which binds rather than shields. Let us rise anew, not from a place of fear, but from the foundation of truth. And this rebuilding may not always radiate with splendor. At times, it seems as though disorder reigns, as if things are unraveling, as if they are falling apart. But what you perceive as destruction, I see as creation. What you perceive as downfall, I behold as renewal. You are not facing demise. Rather, you are being transformed into something renewed. I am restoring the essence of your spirit. I am cleansing your spirit from the falsehoods it has embraced for far too long. Falsehoods that proclaimed you were beyond measure, too shattered, too tardy. Falsehoods that proclaim you must strive for affection or seek forgiveness for simply being. I'm casting aside those falsehoods. Even in this moment, and in their midst, I sow the seeds of truth. Verily, you are acknowledged, selected, and cherished beyond measure. It is not by your deeds that you are measured, but by the essence of your being. Verily, know that there is nothing that can come between you and the love I hold for you. Leave behind what has been, for it does not define you. Cast aside your doubts, your shortcomings, and your trepidations. Verily, know that you are not forsaken in the depths of the valley. Verily, in the stillness my presence abides. Even amidst the turmoil, I am leading the way. Even in the stillness my purpose unfolds. You are never forsaken. You are being lifted upon the wings of grace. You are cherished and remembered always. Thou art being woven into a tale far grander than thy heart can conceive. A tale that culminates in triumph, not in despair. A tale that reveals beauty, not in the absence of suffering, but through its very presence. And as you embrace that truth, your sight shall be made whole. Not in a single breath, but step by step, each moment unfolds. You shall cease to gauge your value by the opinions of others. Thou shalt cease to barter thy tranquility for the fleeting semblance of dominion. Thou shalt cease thy pleas for mere morsels of affection when I have set before thee a banquet of true belonging. Peace shall return to your heart, and tranquility will envelop your spirit once more. Not devoid, but brimming with my essence, overflowing with understanding, abundant in power, and enveloped in a tranquility that no turmoil can disturb. For in that knowledge, you shall find your true self. And most significantly, you shall come to understand to whom you belong. And this understanding of your true essence shall transform the way you journey through the world. Cease your pursuit of that which was never entrusted to you. Cease your attempts to open what has been closed. Fear not the shadows of rejection, for in their midst lies not only loss but also the grace of protection. Embrace this truth, and let your heart be unburdened. Verily, thou shalt come to see that closed doors are not always hindrances upon thy path. They are heavenly guides. And you shall come to hold my no in the same reverence as you do my yes. For you shall perceive that all I permit is rooted in love, even the paths not taken. I am not merely the divine who hears your supplications. I am the divine guardian who shields you from what you believed was essential. I am the one who perceives the path ahead with perfect clarity, who guides your path with understanding, who accompanies you in solitude's embrace. I do not merely give. I ready the way. I do not merely bring back. I transform and renew. I do not merely mend. I restore to completeness. And the essence of my labor within you is not reliant on your deeds. It is established upon the depth of your steadfastness. Abide with me. That is all I humbly seek. Abide with me. Remain steadfast in this journey. Remain receptive, even in times of suffering. Remain gentle, even in moments when you feel the urge to withdraw. Remain steadfast in your faith, even when my presence feels distant, for I am with you always and shall not depart. In times of trial, you have been led to flee, to dull the ache, to quiet the heart's cries, to seek refuge in the clamor of distractions or the company of those who fail to recognize your true essence. But I beckon you to remain steadfast in the midst of discomfort until the healing unfolds, to remain attuned to the whispers of your spirit. Do not cast aside the sorrow, but embrace it, allowing it to impart its wisdom unto you, not to evade the wrath, but to draw it near, that it may be transmuted into understanding, into bravery, into love. To feel deeply is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to the strength of your spirit. Thou art not unsteady for thy sensitivity. Your spirit was not intended to be weighed down by the trials of existence, was chosen to bear my essence with compassion and fortitude, and that strength does not manifest as retreat. It appears as though one must remain steadfast, even in the face of suffering. Embrace the truth, even amidst the chaos, and hold steadfast in your faith, even when the signs are not yet revealed. For it is through these trials that the Spirit is forged, creating a character that withstands the test of time. It is not the visible outcomes, nor the accolades, nor the approval of others that matter, but rather the steadfastness in what lies beyond the sight of the world. Faithfulness in the stillness, upholding virtue in the quiet moments. In this journey, you come to understand that true transformation often dwells in the unseen, manifesting in the depths of your spirit rather than in outward appearances. It begins within, in the depths of your mind, in the intentions that guide you, in the manner you react when every part of you yearns to surrender. It is in the manner of your self-talk when the familiar echoes return. It is in the choices you embrace when the eyes of the world are absent, where true character is revealed. In the steadfastness of the heart, one finds the strength to embrace tranquility, even when turmoil surrounds us. I am nurturing this within you. A steadfast spirit, a spirit that stands unwavering in the face of darkness, a spirit that finds strength in my presence when the storms of life arise. For it shall tremble, yet you shall not. And in the moments of trembling, you shall recall the one who journeyed beside you through the trials of yesteryears. Take heart, for what once caused you pain has not led to your demise. What once sought to break your spirit has not sealed the fate of your journey. Verily, you shall recall the moment of your deliverance, not by taking away every tempest, but by fortifying your spirit against them, not by providing you with solutions, but by offering you my very essence. And you shall cease to gauge tranquility by the mere lack of strife. In the depths of turmoil, you shall come to realize that true tranquility resides in my presence. You shall cease to utter that your sense of safety will come when all is set right, and instead proclaim that you are safe in this very moment, for you are embraced. This profound assurance at the core of your being transforms all that is. It liberates your heart to embrace love unburdened by the shadows of loss, to offer freely without the dread of emptiness, to present your true self without pretense, without the weight of expectation, without striving for flawlessness. For in that truth, you shall come to realize that you are cherished just as you are. And when you find solace in that love, your efforts cease. Cease thy pretense. Cease to diminish yourself to occupy spaces not meant for your true essence. Thou dost commence to grow and flourish. You start to bear the radiance within you, not for the sake of seeking admiration, but for the purpose of letting your light shine forth in its full glory. As you open your mouth, let your words flow with courage, not to dominate, but to uplift the essence of what is true. As you set forth on your journey, let it be with intention, not to seek validation, but because deep within, you understand that you are destined for greater things than the confines of uncertainty, and others shall see your light. Not through the clamor of noise or the display of grandeur, but through the gentle path that peace carves in the hearts of many. For those who have been restored, bring forth a transformation in the surroundings. For your presence shall bring forth a sense of peace, a vision of truth, and a promise of renewal. And there will be those who do not comprehend it. There are those who may turn away from the path of transformation. Some may seek to draw you into their turmoil, their ways, their endless loops. Yet, your tranquility is not a debt to be paid to others. Embrace them with an open heart, yet remain steadfast in your own spirit. One may lift them in prayer, yet not bear their burdens as if they were thine own. Thou canst remain open, yet shield thyself from the perils of toxicity once more. This is a step on your path to restoration. Two sacred barriers that safeguard the creation within you. Wisdom that guides you in nurturing your spirit, your attention, your happiness. Thou art not called to bear the weight of all upon thy shoulders. Embrace the path of unity with my spirit. I shall take care of all that remains. Thus, begin to perceive your existence from an elevated perspective. Cease your fixation on the paths that did not unfold. The souls who departed were the reasons behind such occurrences. Thou art not bound by the chains of yesterday. Thou art not defined by that disappointment. That door has been shut. For I am called to something greater, not merely different, but truly better. You were not cast aside, but rather guided towards a new path. And even in your pain, in your bewilderment, and in the postponement of your dreams, your true calling remains steadfast and unshaken. Verily, I remain steadfast upon my appointed path. I have not forgotten the words I have spoken over your life. Verily, my promise remains steadfast and unbroken. Verily, what I have spoken remains true. And if you cease to dwell on the suffering, you shall begin to embrace the readiness that awaits you. For this moment you find yourself in is not a trial, but a part of the journey. It is the way one is placed, guiding you towards understanding, towards impact, towards a deep connection with me that transcends mere outward belief. I seek connections that run deep and hold true meaning. I seek the richness of your spirit. Behold, I desire to reveal to you the wonders that only faith can unveil. Let us journey together in the gentle embrace of the evening's tranquility, not solely in times of despair or when one feels shattered. Let us share in joy together, craft our visions side by side, and weave our dreams into the fabric of life. Verily, you perceive my presence solely in times of turmoil, yet I find joy in the simplicity of your everyday life as well, in the brew that warms your soul, in the path that guides your steps, in the manner you perceive the splendor that surrounds you. I am not a divine being who remains afar until called upon. I am a divine presence that resides among you, a divine presence that remains steadfast, a divine presence that speaks softly in the stillness and rejoices over you with boundless love. You are embraced without the need for merit. Awaken to the truth that lies within you once more. For I have always been present. Thou hast lingered too long, seeking to perceive my silence as a void. Yet, know that my silence is not a sign of forsaking you. In the stillness of my heart, profound truths emerge, echoing with greater clarity than any spoken phrase. In the stillness, I find the profound truths that illuminate the soul. In the stillness, your spirit finds the clarity to perceive my essence most profoundly. I have been speaking all along in the silence, in the patience, in the yearning that stirs your soul. Thou hast misinterpreted the silence as denial, yet it hath been a shield of safeguard. Barely, you sought the answer in this very moment. I was nurturing your strength. Thou didst seek the revelation in that moment. I was fortifying your foundation, for my desire is not merely to grant your request. I seek to guide you in bearing it with grace. And behold, the desires of your heart, had they been granted in haste, would have brought forth great burdens upon your soul. In patience, I lingered and observed, journeying alongside you through the concealed paths, for it is in the quiet moments that true character is shaped. True essence is shaped in the depths of the invisible. And what I am doing within you at this very hour transcends this fleeting moment. He is for all that lies ahead. Thou art unaware of the profound burden that rests upon thy soul's purpose. That is the reason I have approached this journey with great purpose. I am not merely casting aside that which is flawed. I am shaping that which endures forever. I am diligently shaping away the illusions that bind you, the fragile connections that do not serve you, and the false solace you once sought for refuge. Not out of a desire for your pain, but from a wish for your elevation. And you cannot soar while burdened with weights I never entrusted to you. Verily, I say unto you, I have been reaching out to you to set free, to relinquish that which appeared to be good yet was never of the divine. To relinquish that which is known yet bears no harvest. To place your trust in me, to exchange the familiar for a higher purpose, the simple for the extraordinary, reason for belief. For I possess the vision of what lies before us. I behold the thresholds that lie before you. Verily, I perceive the profound influence your existence shall bestow upon the world. And I shall not allow you to enter that realm without readiness. Beloved one, if this message lit a spark in your heart, hold it close. Let your faith shine, show it with love by pressing like. My heart overflows with love for you, and I cannot bear to see you embrace the superficial when you are destined for profound greatness. And verily, the flames have burned with great fervor. The weight of the world has at times felt overwhelming. Yet, this is the path that true refinement demands. Thou hast been in the forge, not in the furnace of trial. Thou hast dwelt in the realm where the precious is refined, not in the shadows where spirits are forsaken. I have been casting aside all that cannot accompany you into the new dawn. Every falsehood, every trepidation, every scar that remains unhealed, masquerading as fortitude, I have brought to light not to cast judgment upon you, but to bring forth your healing. My intention is not to bring you shame, but to guide you towards a path of clarity, for your liberation holds greater significance to me than your ease. Your true essence holds greater significance than your outward appearance. I seek not the unattainable ideal. I seek to yield my spirit. And when you release the burdens you believe you must safeguard, you shall uncover a strength that is grounded in a deeper truth, not in mere actions. Embrace the journey and let it unfold as it should. Cease your struggle against the chain you have sought from me. Thou hast spoken, Divine One. Let me be thy instrument. I am here to guide you in your preparation for what is to come, thou hast declared, O Lord. I yearn to tread upon the path of purpose. This is the way to that. One must endure the trials of sacrifice to experience the glory of renewal. One must embrace the end of the farmer to welcome the dawn of the no. And I understand that it may bring discomfort. Verily, I understand the burden thou dost carry, as if thou art adrift in the tempest of thy own soul. Yet you are not. Thou art forsaking that which was never thine own to start with. Thou art casting aside the veils, the shields of endurance, the illusions of might that sustained thee in mere existence, yet never allowed thee to flourish. And in their stead, I bestow upon you clarity, confidence, unwavering conviction, an authority that stands firm in trials, peace that remains unbroken in the face of adversity, and an identity that is steadfast, untouched by the whims of opinions or the changing tides of time. Thou art not the person of thy past, nor art thou yet the being thou art destined to become. Thou art in the sacred midst, where the divine breathes upon the earth and brings forth creation anew. This is the moment I breathe vitality into what appears to be void of life. This is the moment I summon the lifeless to awaken. Here, I gather your shattered fragments and transform them into instruments of grace, restoration, and promise. Therefore, let not your heart be troubled by this journey. Do not hasten this transformation. Each moment holds great significance. Each tear has been gathered with care. Every quiet supplication has been acknowledged. Every step you have taken in belief has been noted. I am the one who observes all things. I am the one who holds all memories close to my heart. And I am the one who brings to completion all that I begin. Raise your gaze. Cast away the remnants of despair. You shall not be overcome. Thou art in the process of becoming. You are on your path. You are finding your path in harmony. And what may seem like a delay is, in truth, a manifestation of perfect timing. I am crafting a tapestry of wonders beyond your current understanding. Links, possibilities, dialogues, affirmations. Thou hast shown steadfastness in the little things. I am ready to bestow upon you greater gifts, not for the merit you possess, but for the trials you have faced. Not for your flawless deeds, but for your unwavering submission. And that yielding is the path to true understanding. It has eternally been so. Neither dominion, nor flawlessness, nor fervent pursuit of the divine. Embrace the path of humility and let go. It is but you and I, journeying side by side in faith and belief. In times of uncertainty, when the way seems unclear, there arise moments of doubt, not only about the timing but also about the divine design that guides us. Verily, thou hast pondered whether thine understanding of my words may have been clouded. If perchance your dreams soared too high or your faith ran too deep, thou hast observed the delay and hast drawn forth the conclusion of denial. Thou hast gazed upon closed doors and hast taken to heart the notion of rejection. Verily, I say unto you, it is essential for you to grasp this truth. With all that you are, I do not jest. I shall not toy with the affections of your heart. I do not ignite visions merely to abandon them in the shadow of despair. What I have proclaimed over your life is not mere fantasy. It was a divine unveiling. It was a manifestation of heavenly purpose. And even when the path ahead is unclear, have faith in the source, for it flows from my being. And my words shall not be in vain. They fulfill the purpose for which I have sent them. They bear burdens. They bear the weight of time. And they possess the divine ability to transform existence in accordance with my purpose, transcending the confines of your time. Fear not, for the hour is not upon you yet. Thou art not astray. You are not forsaken or cast aside. Verily, thou art in the sacred space where change doth arise, the realm where belief is strengthened, where perseverance is challenged, where reliance grows deeper. And though this part of the journey may not bring you joy, it is of utmost importance, for it unveils the true essence of your beliefs. It reveals the foundation of your spirit when the fruits of your labor are unseen. Do you have faith in my goodness when the path is clear, or do you hold steadfast in your trust even amidst the chaos? I seek not the measure of performance. I seek a faith that flourishes amid doubt, belief that endures when emotions wane, assurance that holds fast to my essence, not merely my vows. In your quest for transformation, what you truly required was a firm foundation before seeking the heights. I shall not raise lofty towers upon shaky ground. I shall not send forth tasks until I have first ensured the spirit that shall bear them is steadfast. And I understand the weight you bear is great. Verily, I understand that the calling upon your life is accompanied by struggles that remain hidden from the eyes of many. Verily, I have witnessed them. Every battle fought in silence, every sorrow shed in solitude. Each day you made the choice to stand firm, even when the burden was unseen by others. I beheld your exultation amidst the suffering. In the quiet of your heart, you chose to release the burdens of the past. When you offered your gifts without seeking acknowledgement, verily, thou believed it to be hidden from sight. Yet I beheld, and I am one who blesses openly that which has been nurtured in the quiet of the heart. So listen to my words. What lies ahead is not a reward for the trials endured. It is a testament of unwavering devotion. Verily, thou shalt not receive recompense. You are being guided towards your purpose. This is not a mere sentiment of sorrow. It is the divine calling. I lift you up not for the eyes of the world, but for the truth that resides within. I undertake this journey to honor the vow I made to you, for you have remained by my side. In times of solitude, you were there to hear my heart. In moments of stillness, your faith in me shone bright, guiding me through the shadows. And now the light doth shine forth, not due to the shifting of the seasons, but because of the transformation within you. Fear no longer guides your path. You have released your grip on the fruits of your labor. Thou art no longer pleading for that which hath already been bestowed upon thee. Thou art beginning to tread the path as one who is embraced by love, not as one who seeks to attain it. A transformation is all-encompassing. Here lies the true strength. In that place, tranquility abounds. For the adversary holds no power over those who are aware of their divine selection. He cannot sway one who has found peace within themselves and seeks not the validation of others. He cannot dissuade one who stands firm in the everlasting light of truth. Many layers have been shed from you, revealing the truth that lies beneath. Thus you shall tread with power. Verily, you shall communicate with utmost clarity. Thus you shall walk with unwavering assurance, steadfast against the tides of others' thoughts and the uncertainties of existence. You are growing steadfast in your resolve, not for the creations that have come forth from your hands, but for the essence of the one who has shaped your very being. And you have come to understand that the most profound blessings often emerge from suffering. Verily, it is in the depths of loss that the most profound lessons are revealed. Thou hast gained the wisdom to distinguish between my gentle shaping and the adversary's onslaught. In the midst of turmoil, you have found the strength to embrace tranquility. In your heart, you have embraced the truth that, though circumstances may falter, your goodness remains unwavering. Such an act of yielding strikes fear into the heart of the adversary, for he realizes that he cannot rob you of your joy by disrupting your intentions. He cannot disturb your serenity by postponing your aspirations, for your joy and tranquility are no longer tied to the events of this world. They find their strength in the presence that surrounds you. I have been guiding you nearer through every trial and tribulation, not for the sake of your understanding, but for the purpose of deepening your knowledge of me. In your heart, you have sought guidance and clarity, and I have been sharing with you the profound truths of my spirit. For it is not merely the answers I offer, but a heartfelt invitation into a deeper connection. More than merely unlocking pathways, I have been revealing the truth to you, so you may perceive my presence, even in the shadows. And lo, the truth begins to unfold before your eyes. Now thou art beginning to sense the transformation, not merely in thy surroundings, but within thy very soul. The fear is dissolving away. The burdens are being eased. The need to demonstrate one's worth is fading away. And instead, you rise with strength, inhale with purpose, and journey with liberation. It is not the shifting of your surroundings that brings forth transformation, but the awakening within your spirit. This is the moment in the journey where you start to restore the ground that was once forgotten, yet is rightfully yours. As you enter spaces, let your spirit be filled with assurance, not in your own strength, but in the purpose bestowed upon you. Where you proclaim with conviction, for you are reflecting the truths that the divine has already revealed. Where you embrace your true self, no longer conforming to the confines of spaces not meant for your spirit. Verily, thou hast transcended the former self that once was. Thou hast endured the season that sought to silence thy voice. And now your journey unfolds in harmony, guided not by trepidation, but by unwavering belief. Your actions are guided not by the weight of expectation, but by the light of your true calling. Your choices arise not from a sense of duty, but from a heart that seeks to follow the path of righteousness. And I am not merely sending you forth. I shall accompany you on your journey. I shall not send you forth by yourself. Precious one, I give you the treasure of my love. Place it tenderly in 3 longing hearts, and my peace will dwell richly there. I am enveloping you in grace, safeguarding you with love, guiding you towards destined encounters and miraculous abundance. I am guiding individuals to cross your journey who will affirm the truths I have shared, not stand in opposition to them. I am unveiling pathways that remain unbarred by human hands, not due to your insistence but through your patience, for you believed. For you have chosen not to accept anything but the truth I have proclaimed. You have always been remembered. You are being shaped with purpose, and now it is the moment to step forth with purpose, not with doubt, but with divine assurance. Thou hast traversed a desolate land for an age, and it hath nearly led thee to believe that thy existence would forever linger in this wilderness. Every path appeared barren. Each endeavor seemed to bear no fruit. You nurtured hopes that remained unfulfilled, implored for pathways that remained shut, and bore the weight of hopes that grew more burdensome with each passing moment of delay. And yet here you stand, not shattered but transformed, not wandering but enlightened, not forsaken but upheld. What you perceived as a time of stillness was, in truth, a divine moment of readiness. The wilderness has not brought you to ruin. It cleansed your spirit. It removed all that is untrue, all that is temporary, all that relies on the praise of others or tangible gain. It was always a lesson of love. It was a cleansing, for you beckoned me to embrace your essence. You have sought my guidance. You have called upon me to reveal the true essence of your being within my spirit. And I responded, though not in the manner you anticipated. The light was not bestowed upon you by my hand. I bestowed upon you tranquility. I did not bestow upon you the foundation. I have bestowed upon you the way to proceed. Verily, I have not bestowed upon you a path of ease. I bestowed upon you the power to rise. And lo, in the quiet moments of your journey, you have blossomed into a vessel prepared to embrace the trials that await you. You no longer seek the praises of the crowd. Your heart is not compelled by the desire for recognition. Your desire has transformed. Your heart hath been transformed. Your efforts are not for the sake of worldly praise. You are creating sacred spaces to commune with me. Your supplications have transformed from seeking elevation to yearning for purification. And thus, you are on the path to your destined fulfillment. For your intentions now align with my purpose. For your essence resonates harmoniously with my essence. For you have come to realize that the harvest is not born of toil. It flows from a place of deep connection. Though the world may perceive a pause in your journey, the divine gaze recognizes the growth within you. Though the world may cast its gaze upon your perceived shortcomings and turn away, I have always seen your true worth. I beheld the anointing I bestowed upon your existence. I beheld the flame you chose to nurture. I beheld the offerings you rendered in quietude. I beheld the moments when you chose to embrace the path of affirmation, even when the easier road lay before you, and know that none of it was without purpose. I do not squander my devotion. I hold humility in high regard. I hold steadfast to the virtue of faithfulness. In times of emptiness, you have given abundantly. In your moments of need, you have still chosen to serve others. In your moments of suffering, you have lifted the spirits of those around you. And for every tearful seed you have sown, a bountiful harvest of grace awaits you. A tide is shifting, heralding a new dawn. Though you may not perceive it at this moment, a profound transformation has taken place within the depths of existence. The roots have taken hold, reaching deep into the earth. The very foundations have been strengthened anew. The heavens are coming into harmony. And behold, what once appeared unattainable shall be revealed with heavenly grace, for my guiding hand has illuminated the way. But because you have found strength within, you have found strength beyond measure. Your heart is no longer swayed by the absence of immediate results. For now, you have been enlightened to discern the distinction between a pause and a refusal. Now you place your faith in the divine timing just as you place your faith in the miraculous works. Now you have witnessed that I am equally present in the quiet moments as I am in the bursts of life. And you have ceased your pleas for understanding. Now you are yearning for my presence. Thou art not urging me to hasten the course of events. Thou art seeking my guidance to ready thyself. Verily, thou hast come to understand that a vow unaccompanied by readiness can lead to perilous paths. Verily, the gift bestowed upon one lacking the virtue to uphold it may lead to great burdens. And thus, you allowed me to shape you gently over time. You have allowed me to tend to you with great care. You allowed me to mold you in the quiet of our hearts. And now the revelation shall not be perceived as vulnerability. It shall resonate as a sign of assurance, not for the world, but for you, my beloved. For within your heart, you have always sensed a greater truth awaiting discovery. From the very beginning, you felt a calling that transcended mere existence, a purpose that beckoned you toward a higher destiny. And that flame, that unwavering draw towards purpose that transcended self. I am that one. In moments of doubt, your heart has trembled at the thought of trusting once more, fearful that to hope would bring forth only sorrow. But hear me well. I seek not the creation of illusions that lead to despair. I beckon you to place your faith in me once more, not for the sake of ease, but for the value it brings. I have guided you through trials and tribulations, not to abandon you with mere remnants. I am not one who performs miracles that are only partial. What I have begun, I shall bring to completion. Verily, that which I have vowed, I shall bring to fruition. Yet my purpose transcends merely reclaiming what has been taken away. I am surpassing it. I am increasing it abundantly. I am undertaking this in a manner that none shall claim glory for it, for my purpose transcends mere blessings for you alone. I seek to express my true self through your presence. And thus, this season has borne a weight of profound intensity. For what you carry in your life is truly extraordinary. The task at hand bears great significance. The blessing is indeed true. The blessing is purposeful, and the outcry has been fervent, for the divine summons resounds with great clarity. Yet, no force shall hinder the path I have ordained. No force can hinder the path I have set forth. No mortal can undo what has been set free by my hand. Verily, thou mayst sense a feeling of lagging behind. It seems as though you have overlooked the paths that were laid before you. Yet in my realm, renewal is ever attainable. Acceleration is ever present, a gift bestowed upon us in abundance. Salvation is ever near, waiting your embrace. And I am a divine presence who brings forth renewal in all things. Not merely improved, but transform anew. Not merely mended, but transform anew. Do not remain in a state of mere existence, for I have summoned you to a new awakening. Do not diminish your supplications to fit your disheartenments. Raise your gaze once more. Envision with me once more. Proclaim the words I have declared upon you, even if they have yet to come to fruition. Proclaim it, regardless. Act as though the victory is already yours. For in my vision, it truly is. Dearest one, stand as a lighthouse of hope I set upon the shore. With your super thanks, my words reach more hearts for healing. Click the super thanks button and walk in my abundant favor. I am not bound by your time. I move with the wisdom of the ages, and I already behold you journeying towards that which you yet await. Behold, the joy that is on the horizon awaits us. Behold, the path to renewal unfolds before us. I behold the restoration emerging as the first light of day. Behold, I perceive the souls you are destined to touch. Behold, the doors that lie beyond your wildest dreams await you. And I am not holding back. I am in the midst of preparation. I am not postponing my path. I am finding my path. Yearly, thou hast pondered whether thou hast overlooked it. If your window has closed, take heart. If your errors rendered you unworthy, if your quietude signified that I had journeyed forth to another's embrace. But I desire for you to listen to my words with clarity. The blessings I have bestowed upon your life are eternal and unchangeable. My purpose is steadfast and unwavering. My love is eternal. Verily, I am steadfast in my convictions. No distance can separate you from my embrace. You shall never descend so far as to be beyond my compassion. I beheld each falter, and yet my heart embraced you still. I embraced each uncertainty, and yet claimed you as my own. I sensed each time you were on the brink of surrender, yet I continued to breathe fortitude into your soul. I have walked beside you through every shadow, in every moment of stillness, in every lament that went unnoticed by others. And now I am transforming the pigeonite by cleansing your past, yet in doing so, I bring forth its redemption. The narrative I weave through your existence shall not be one of flawless triumph without struggle. It shall be a pure and sacred witness of boundless blessings upon blessings. Others shall behold your wounds and inquire how you endured, and you will direct them to me. They shall behold the joy within your gaze and ponder its origin, and you will share tales of nights when sorrow was your sole companion, when belief was your only shield. you shall bear the light of renewal, not through mere practice, but through the trials you have endured. And you shall walk in power, not due to your position, but because of the story you carry within you. In your moments of trial, your light will radiate, not from your own might, but from the steadfastness with which you held on to me amidst the chaos. This is the moment where all things start to transform, not with loud clamor, but through divine understanding. Cease your toil, for peace is at hand. There is no need for you to demonstrate your worth. You have been selected, prepared, and embraced with grace. What remains is your willingness to embrace this path. Will you place your faith in me, even when the signs have yet to reveal themselves? Will you have faith in the whispers I share, even when the world provides no proof? Will you journey forth with unwavering strength, not by the sight of the entire journey, but by the faith in the hand that guides it? Thou art stepping into a realm of transformation that is quiet yet steadfast, a revelation that grounds your essence, your belief, your value in the world. You shall stand firm, unshaken by the tides of opinion or the winds of circumstance. Do not diminish your essence to occupy spaces I did not summon you to embrace. Do not expend your spirit in trying to make others understand your divine purpose, for it is not meant for all to share in your journey. This next chapter speaks of our shared journey together. Your faithfulness shall bring forth abundance, your yielding shall unveil divine wisdom, and you shall never journey alone. I am bringing forth companions who shall not vie against your divine mission, but rather enhance and uplift it, with voices that refine you, not mute you, through a harmony that amplifies what resides within you. Thou hast yearned for a foundation, for a solace that endures, for a tranquility that transcends the fleeting moments of life. And I bestow this upon you not as the world bestows, but as the divine bestows. Though the path may seem unclear, rest assured that it shall remain steadfast and true. Barely, your slumber shall transform. Awaken, and you shall feel a sense of lightness in your spirit. As you journey through your day, you shall embody a grace that befuddles those who oppose you, for no external force shall disturb the profound peace I am instilling within you. This is not a fleeting joy. It is a sacred transformation, a blessed renewal of your vision, thoughts, words, and way of life. For you have transformed into a new creation. My child, I stand at the door and invite you in. Come discover what I am saying to you in this season. Tap join for deeper teaching and a circle that will stand with you. Amen.